It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. At least it is in Chicago, where it is cold. It's cold a lot of places around the league. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports. Happy Christmas Eve to all of you. I already see some of you in the chat already. Rick, Christopher, watching from the Philippines. Always good to have you in here, man. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas from wherever you are watching from. Not sure how the stream's going to go today. Obviously, everyone hanging out with their families, with their friends. Please enjoy your time and be safe, right? We know that it's cold in a lot of places. The wind is going nuts in a lot of places. So be safe wherever you're going. If you're traveling, just remember to be safe. Appreciate all you who joined me on the stream. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video. If you're not already subscribed to Hashtag Sports, you'll hear me say that a lot throughout the broadcast. I'm sure a lot of you who are just joining in, who are starting to roll in, are already subscribed, but make sure you hit that subscribe button for all kinds of great Buffalo Bills content, whether it be from Paul or Mario or from myself. We have you covered. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And again, thank you so much for watching and keeping me entertained this holiday season. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, Rick, absolutely. And as Cameron comes in, make sure in the comment section, let me know what you think your score prediction is going to be. And if you have any bold predictions, let me know that too. Right before kickoff, I will give you my score prediction while we're here. But in the pregame, I'm going to give you my 3 keys to victory. I'm going to talk about the inactives and the roster for the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to give you my score prediction, and I'm going to talk about other key games around the league, especially when it pertains to the Buffalo Bills. A big game in New England between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Cannot believe we are actually going to be cheering for the New England Patriots in that one, actually, to win that game. Listen, the Buffalo Bills control their own destiny, right? We don't need anyone to win. We don't need anyone to lose. We need to take care of business, and it starts today. Because if the Buffalo Bills beat the Bears today, then we win the AFC East. Then we win the AFC East for the 3rd straight year. Win the AFC East, something that we're looking forward to. And listen, truth be told, if the Bills win one of the remaining 3 games, or the Dolphins lose one of their 3 remaining games, we win the division. So that's a good place to be in. Obviously, everyone's looking at that #1 overall seed. That's what we want. That'd be a great Christmas present for all of us. But as Josh Allen said last week, it's one game at a time. So let's talk about winning the division first and make sure we get that done. And then after we win the division, we'll talk more about what goes on after that. We have 2 tough games left, right? Next week, next Monday, against the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday night. Again, we'll be live for that one as well on Monday Night Football. And then also the next week we play the New England Patriots. And those division games, they're always going to be tough, right? They're always going to be tough no matter records. Throw those out the window. Those don't matter. We're talking about a tough opponent in the New England Patriots. We know what they sometimes give us. Now, hopefully, again, we beat them like we did in New England, but you just never know. Scott, I saw your chat, wanted to pull it up. Merry Christmas. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you as well. Gave my tickets to my neighbor's wife, got a cold midweek. Oh, too old for this. Yeah, listen, I just saw it on ESPN.com. They're saying that the tickets are as low as $6. Okay, you get to this game. If you're listening to me right now and you're like, man, I really want to get to this game, it's possible. It's possible. Just make sure you do that. And before I forget, guys, I also want to make sure to give Mr. Rogers Homes a shout out. Sponsored. They're our sponsor, Mr. Rogers Home, in association with DeanBlendell.com, and then the hashtag 22 charity, Williams Syndrome Foundation. I moved it up top this week. I moved up top. Might move back to the bottom. Might get me a little confused. But moved it up top this week, so hope you guys enjoy that. But yes, Merry Christmas to you all. Brian, good to see you, man. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you. Hyde might return for the playoffs. Yes, he might. He might, and I'm very excited for that as well. Another score prediction, 34-13, says Earl Minor. And like I said, if you guys have a score prediction, let me know. Also, let me know where you're watching from. Again, we had someone coming in from the Philippines earlier. Christopher always joins our chats from the Philippines. I'm sure he's having a good time. Hopefully he's having a good time. Let's go, Bills. Merry Christmas. And guys, even if you can only stop by for a little bit, or your friends can only stop by for a little bit to wish me Merry Christmas and hit that thumbs up button, it is a huge help to the channel. We really do appreciate it. And it lightens my spirits too. It helps me feel better about everything that's going on as well, and gets me more into the holiday spirit. So I want to talk about the rosters for the Buffalo Bills. Look at the inactive list. There's really no one that jumps out at me and says, "Man, that's a surprise." We saw Mitch Morse go out last week with the concussion, the sixth concussion of his career. I don't just worry about this week, guys. I worry about maybe some long-term absences from Mitch Morse. So we have to move on without him. And we know how this offensive line hasn't looked that great at times, especially when Mitch Morse is out. So we'll see what happens. We do get Ike Bacher today. So he's back with the Buffalo Bills. So glad to see him in there. But first, our inactives. We have 7 inactives in today's game. Xavier Rhodes, Dean Marlowe, Balen Spector, Boogie Basham, Mitch Morse, Justin Murray, and Tommy Sweeney. Those are the inactives for today. Like I said, nothing that really pops out at you and says, "Man, I'm surprised to see him on that list." Xavier Rhodes obviously has been out for the past few weeks, so we want to see him back and healthy. Absolutely do want to see us draft O-line, Rick. I do want to get this from Scott, the 1999 super chat. Really do appreciate that. A peer character dancing under a rain of confetti and taking his hat off to say, "You are amazing." I appreciate that so much, Scott. And like I said, that will go directly to the 2022 hashtag charity, the Williams Syndrome Foundation. So I'm sure they're going to appreciate that as well. But that is the 2022 hashtag charity, and all your super chats, all the contribution that hashtag sports gets from YouTube with those super chats, we do give that this year during the regular season to that charity. So Scott, we really do appreciate your kind words, appreciate all that you've done for this channel, and even going back to when it was Believers Talk. Really, really happy that you have been a part of that for as long as you had, and just really appreciate you being here. Again, Doyle back next year will help. It absolutely will help. Again, we need offensive line help, and we'll work on that. Like I said, we do Ike Bacher back today. So let's talk about this roster for the Buffalo Bills, the game day roster. At quarterback, you have Josh Allen and Case Keenum. Again, only hope to see Case Keenum late in games, right? We don't want to see Case Keenum much at all. If we do, it's because it's a blowout. I do not expect a blowout today just because of the weather conditions, right? I expect Buffalo to win this game, and I'll tell you exactly what I think the score is going to be. But I don't expect a blowout. In fact, the 8.5 point spread, that's pushing it. I think it's going to be close. And then Case Keenum, of course. We are carrying 8 offensive linemen. Like I said, Ike Bacher is back for the Buffalo Bills. Bobby Hart, Ryan Bates, Deion Dawkins, Greg Von Rotten, Roger Saffold, David Quisenberry, and Spencer Brown. Not a huge fan of Van Rotten. Not a huge fan of Quisenberry. It's been made perfectly clear on this channel. Personally, I think we could do better at those 2 positions. Again, to me, it's more the guard play that has been the biggest factor for the Buffalo Bills. I think that, you look at Deion Dawkins and Spencer Brown, they're definitely not locks, right? They're not locks at the tackle position, but I think they're above average. But when you put 2 below average guards right next to them, it really makes the offensive line look poor the whole way around. And now you're talking about putting someone at center in Greg Van Rotten. I believe it's going to be probably Greg Van Rotten, maybe Ryan Bates, who is taking the center snaps. It might be a little tough. Not sure what to expect there. 5 running backs: Nyheim Hines, Tawan Jones, Devin Singletary, James Cook, and Reggie Gilliam. We have been seeing more and more out of James Cook. I'm excited about that. Hopefully that continues. I think we are going to have to lean a little bit more on the run game than we used to today, just again because of conditions. I know that Josh Allen could throw the ball through any condition. I understand that, but I do worry that those wind conditions are just going to be a little bit too much. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Merry Christmas, everyone. I want the game to be fast, lots of runs, get it over with, and get out of there injury-free. I would love that. And celebrate your division, right? You have a long week because, again, we don't play again till next Monday. So you have a long week to celebrate, hopefully a couple days of knowing that you are the AFC East division champs. And let's be honest, between the AFC West, AFC East, and the AFC North, those 3 teams are going to be the 1, 2, 3 seed, right? Because Tennessee or Jacksonville is going to be the 4th seed in the AFC playoff picture. So that with today's win, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself at least the top 3 seed. So that's good to see. Again, if we lose Cincinnati, that could mean that we're possibly the 3 seed. And that's very possible. I think that's very much in the realm of possibility that could happen. But we'll see. Obviously, we'll let things play out. It starts with today's game. 24-13 gave his prediction right there. Bills need to start running that ball. They do. It's December football now, right? It's December, late December, early January playoff type football. You need to establish that running attack, and not just with Josh Allen. And I think they have overall pretty well. You're talking about with Cook and with Singletary. I think they've done a pretty good job with that. I wish they would do a little bit better. Like last week, they seem to go through games where they just forget that they need to run the ball. I don't know what Ken Dorsey sometimes is thinking out there. But at the same time, I think they have been playing games, playing things on film that show, hey, they can run the ball when they need to. So just get back to that a little bit. And again, probably very important to get back to that today. Tight ends, Quentin Morris and Dawson Knox in there today. Again, Tommy Sweeney is inactive. Saw some good things out of Dawson Knox last week. Might need to see a little bit more of him this week just because of the weather conditions. Quentin Morris got his first touchdown last week. Congratulations to him. Want to see a little bit more of him again this week as well. Your receivers, your 5 receivers, you got McKenzie, Shakir, Beasley, Davis, and Diggs. Still no word on Odell Beckham. There was talk about him figuring out where he wanted to go right after the Thanksgiving holiday. Now here we are at Christmas. Still haven't heard much out of him. You've heard news that he might not be ready to start with the ACL injury. And then, of course, the interview where he said he feels like regular season games are important. And then all of a sudden, no news. So maybe a lot of teams didn't like that interview and they've kind of shied away from that. What's the weather like in Chicago? Cold. Last I saw with the wind chill, it was negative 22 degrees. Winds up in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. So just cold. That's why tickets are on sale for $6 right now. So 26-16 weird score because of windy kicks, says Elliot. Yeah, it's going to be a weird score. I think so too. I think that if you're used to seeing Tyler Bass out there, Bassomatic, I just wouldn't call him that in this game, and that's okay. I expect to see a lot of missed kicks in the NFL this week. A lot of missed kicks in the NFL this week. So we'll see how that goes. Merry Christmas Eve. We hope to see more out of Cole Beasley. We absolutely do. Nicole Beasley had 2 targets last game. He's had a full week now to be acclimated. I'm not saying he's going to see a full huge jump in snap count. Maybe somewhere between the 25-30 range. But maybe a little bit more, maybe a few more targets, and definitely be able to get us those third downs. So we'll see what happens with that. Going to the edge, you got Greg Rousseau. Did I talk about wide receivers? Isaiah McKenzie, Tyler Shakir, Cole Beasley, Gabe Davis, and Stephon Diggs are your 5 wide receiver. At edge, you got Greg Rousseau, AJ Epineza, Kingsley Jonathan. Unfortunately, with the injury of Boogie Basham, we're kind of needing some help there, right? Bob Miller out for the season. Boogie Basham now out. Hopefully, he's back in time for that crucial matchup next week. But we'll have Kingsley Jonathan in there at edge, filling in at times, and Shaq Lawson. Basically, you're going to see a lot of Greg Rousseau, AJ Epineza, and Shaq Lawson. Maybe not so much Kingsley Jonathan in there, but he will take some part in the rotation. And you just never know. If someone gets dinged up during the game, obviously you don't want that to happen. But if someone does get dinged up, you want to be prepared. So Kingsley Jonathan is that 4th edge rusher for us. Ed Oliver, obviously he was questionable a lot of the week. He is in today. I expect a big game out of Ed Oliver after last week not making much. His name wasn't said much. I think that he has a big game today. Daquan Jones, loving what he has done for the Buffalo Bills so far this season. Jordan Phillips and Tim Settle. Linebackers, you got Terrell Bernard, Tyler Matakovic, most of special teams, Tremaine Edmonds, AJ Klein, Terrell Dotson, and Matt Milano. Some people say Matt Milano was a snub in the Pro Bowl voting. I don't know. I think they got some pretty good linebackers in there. Obviously, I don't watch the Pro Bowl. I know many of you do not either. So we'll just see what happens. But I don't know if he got snubbed. Besides that, if we're in the Super Bowl, we're not going to be playing in the Pro Bowl anyway, so I'm okay with that. DT Jordan Phillips is playing. Yeah, he did miss the last 2 weeks due to his shoulder, so it's big to see him in there as well. We're expecting him back this week, and we do see him on the active roster, which is huge. Defensive backs, you got Hamlin, Johnson, Poyer is playing. That's big. Kair Elam, Trey White, Dane Jackson, Saran Neal, Cam Lewis. Bills 9-0 this season when Jordan Poyer has played. Good team there. And listen, if Micah Hyde come back for the playoffs, I think that's just so big. So big. I'm so excited for the potential of that happening. Special teams, same as always, Tyler Bass, Sam Martin, and Reed Ferguson. So that is the game day roster presented to you by Buffalo Bills PR on Twitter. Go to their Twitter page. I follow them. Like I said, they're a great follow. And they give you some player profiles throughout the week as well. A really good follow. So if you haven't followed them already, do that. Hold on to the ball. Cold conditions make it hard. So worried about fumbles. Well, let's make them fumble. Remember, the Chicago Bears lead the league in rushing yards per game. So that's going to be a big thing this week, right? We saw the Miami Dolphins take advantage of the Buffalo Bills running defense last week. For the most part, Buffalo Bills run defense pretty good. I think it's 3rd overall in the league, maybe 6th, something like that, averaging 106 yards allowed per game. So you know that they're going to come after us. They're going to run the ball, and maybe we can get them to have a couple fumbles. Hey, DF, good to see you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hope you guys are safe with your friends and family. Again, I know that travel conditions are rough today. I know that all over the country. So just make sure you're staying safe. Make sure you stay bundled up indoors and have a good time. Have a good time. Hang out with me. Watch some Buffalo Bills football and watch us win, clinch the AFC East. So the Chicago Bears have a lot of inactives too. And to me personally, seeing the Bears inactives, I'm like, wow. What, like these inactives, even for a team that's second worst in the NFL, these are some big name inactives. Angelo Blackson started 3 games at the beginning of the season for them. Defensive end, he's out today. Tim Boyle's out today. Chase Claypool, who they traded for, he started 3 games, but I think this is his 3rd game out for the Chicago Bears. Tevin Jenkins has started 10 games for them at offensive guard this year. He's out today. Emmanuel St. Brown, he has started on the other side of Chase Claypool. He's out today. So that wide receiving core not going to be a factor today. Maybe with the wind conditions, this is the type of game when it matters so much, right? Because I expect the Buffalo Bills to play up, right? I expect to see at least 8, maybe 9 in the box most of the day today if you're the Buffalo Bills. Tight end Trevor Wesco, he's been out the last few weeks, so no big surprise there. And offensive guard Cody Whitehair is out today as well. So 2 offensive guards out really hurts the depth. We know about that a little bit as the Buffalo Bills. But yeah, we're going to see them run the ball a whole bunch today. I'm sure this will be, as Rick wanted earlier, a fast-paced moving game. I think a lot of the games today will be a fast-paced moving game. Yes, if we win today, we win the division. Just another step closer, right? But again, we have 3 games. We win one of those 3 games, we win the division. Or if the Dolphins lose, I don't want to be like the Cowboys, though. I don't want to be like Cowboys and rely on other teams to lose to get in. I want to win to punch our ticket in. So let's hopefully we get that win today. And then we can watch the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins play on Christmas Day. Remember, there's a triple header tomorrow as well on Christmas Day. So I hope you guys enjoy a full day of football today. And then whatever time you're not spending with family, either today or tomorrow, you enjoy football tomorrow. Although I look at tomorrow's games, and I'm really not that excited about a single one of them. You have Denver versus Arizona. You have Denver versus Arizona, I think it is. You have Miami versus Green Bay, which I guess will be an all right game. $5 from DF. DF, thank you so much. Again, all donations going to the hashtag Sports 2022 charity. So make sure you guys, and if you can't donate, I completely understand. And, we all completely understand. But a good way to help the channel is simply hit that like button or hit the share button. Share. Let people know that we are here. Help YouTube help see that the algorithm's doing well or whatever you call it. And then they'll promote our videos a little bit more and hopefully get a few more dollars to the Williams Syndrome Foundation. Happy holidays to you as well. And for the love of God, stay out of trouble. I'll stay out of some trouble. Remember, I have 2 young kids, so I can't get in trouble anymore. I don't do trouble anymore. I'm a good kid. I'm a good kid now. But yeah, happy holidays to you guys. And again, thank you so much, DF Forever, for the $5 donation. Is next year it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be out the same as this year, right? Your local games will only be on local channels. They'll be blacked out if you have DirecTV. Amazon will still have the Thursday night game, so those will not be on DirecTV, but those have never been on Sunday or on Sunday Ticket. But those have never been on Sunday Ticket. I am excited to see if there are new wrinkles that I can provide for you guys in the live streams, knowing that YouTube TV now has that contract. We'll be very excited for that. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, not all the information is out yet. But as the season goes on or as the year goes on, we get more and more information. I'll keep you guys posted as well as to what new things can be provided now that YouTube is carrying the NFL package. So we'll see about that. Go Bills. Go Bills. Absolutely right. All right, so 12:50 here on the East Coast, which means we're 10 minutes away from kickoff between the Buffalo Bills and the Bears. Obviously, again, here in Chicago. They're in Chicago, I should say. Right now, current conditions in Chicago. Let me look those up real quick. I think it's on the website, but let me check. 11 degrees. 11 degrees. Burr. And with the wind chill, it's -29. Burr. Burr. The spread's going down. Spread's now 8. It wasn't 9, I believe, to start the week. So stay out of trouble. Where's to find that? Stay safe. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Stay safe. Again, I know travel around the league, the country has been a little crazy so far over the last few days. Just make sure that you're staying safe. And I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in right here on hashtag sports. And again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do that. Score prediction, and I have to be with fam 33-16. 33. I would love for the Bills to put 33 points today. I think that'd be amazing. I think that would be amazing. So we're going to talk about my 3 keys to victory right now. My 3 keys to victory, and Gary, you spoke on it a little bit. Hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball. It's cold. The temperatures are cold. That ball is going to be a little harder than it normally is. Just make sure you're using both hands. We've seen Devin Singletary from Louisville twice this season. We've seen James Cook have some issues holding on to the ball, and we all know about Josh Allen's tendencies to make bad decisions or to throw the ball in areas where he shouldn't be, or to drop the ball. We saw 2 drops last week, or fumbles last week. Luckily, we only lost 1 of those. Don't drink out in the cold. Cold weather will get you, so don't drink outside too much, says Frank. Sounds like he's speaking from experience. Can I watch the game on my phone on YouTube TV? I'm pretty sure, like, if you have Sunday NFL Ticket right now, like I have Sunday NFL Ticket, I could pull it up on my phone from anywhere and watch it. So if you have Sunday NFL Ticket on YouTube, I'm sure that there will be a way where they get that to be acclimated with your mobile device or with any device. So I'm not sure about that. Obviously, I can't speak into that because I don't work for YouTube. I wish I did. That'd be kind of cool. But I guess I do because I'm on the channel. I don't know how any of this works. Don't know how any of this works. I want to see running game today. Cali Blitz, I do as well. I 100% do as well. Again, look at these conditions. You want to see the clock keep moving. Nothing too fancy, right? So my first key to victory, hold on to the ball. Second key to victory, make sure you put pressure on the Bears' offensive line. Put 8, 9 in the box. Dare them to throw the ball. Dare them to throw the ball with Justin Fields, right? Have a spy on Justin Fields at all times. There's no reason why Matt Milano or Tremaine Edmonds should not be on Fields at all times, or both of them. It doesn't even matter, or both of them. You know they're going to run the ball. You think Cable will hold you? Maybe. I'm not sure. You know that the Bears are going to run the ball. You know it. They're going to come into this game and run the ball. Everyone knows it. So make sure that you play the proper defense. Now, what that means for all you Bills fans out there, means we might not blitz as much. We might not be showing too many blitzes. We might not get too many sacks on Justin Fields today. And that's okay. That's okay. To me, the name of the game, when you have bad weather conditions like this, the name of the game is simply winning. Win, and that's all that matters. Just win. That's it. So I expect to see that happen today. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if these teams score touchdowns, you see a bunch of 2-point conversion attempts. It's in this game and the Cleveland game. Both those games, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a whole bunch of 2-point conversion attempts. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see. But I just don't know with these wind conditions. I see Josh Allen on the field right now throwing in warm-ups, but we all know Josh Allen can throw in anything, right? His arm's so strong, he could throw in anything. So it'll be interesting to see how many times he throws the ball today. We remember that game against New England last week with those 30-mile-per-hour, or last year, I should say, with those 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. He still threw the ball over 30 times. So we'll see what he does. One more reception for Stephon Diggs, and he'll have 100 on the year. So I expect to see an early reception, maybe a wide receiver screen real quick to him in this game. But also my third key to victory, again, first key, hold on to the ball. Do not fumble, no stupid turnovers. Make sure you hold on to that hard rock of football in this cold day. The second key to victory, make sure you put pressure on the offensive line. 8, 9. I don't care if you, and some plays put 10 in the box and play man-to-man. What is that called? Zero defense. Play zero defense a few times. I really don't care. Dare Justin Fields to throw the ball. Dare him to. My third key to victory is penalties. I haven't said that one time this year, right? I feel like the Bills have been a pretty disciplined team so far this season, but don't give them free first downs. Don't give them free yards. Do not stop the clock. These are all things that happen when you commit a penalty. Do not have penalties. Just don't. Watch the ball. No false starts. No offsides. I expect to see a few hard counts today. So make sure you don't see any of that. especially pre-snap penalties. I hate pre-snap penalties. Make sure you're lined up in the right formations. You might see a few different formations this week just because of the weather. Run the ball a little bit more. So make sure you're in the right formation. No pre-snap penalties and no stupid 15-yard penalties, right? We know that sometimes they may throw us off guard when they were in a play action, right? No pass interference calls that give them free first downs. Just make sure you do not commit those penalties, those costly penalties. Because again, between turnovers and penalties, that's a way for a team like the Bears to feel like they have a chance in this game. If you turn the ball over, they get a quick score, an early lead. Even in weather conditions like this, a 3-0 lead is kind of big, So hopefully we get out to a fast start ourselves. Don't give this second worst team in the league, I think the worst team in the NFC, to think that they have a shot in this game. They have a young quarterback in Justin Fields who who plays on emotion a little bit, who loves to play on adrenaline. So make sure he knows that he doesn't have a shot in this game, and make them have to pass the ball. Help them realize that running the ball isn't going to work in this game. Stop the run early and force them to have to throw the ball a little bit more than they want to. And again, nothing that happens in today's game. The Bills could get out to a 28-0 lead in the first half. The Bears will still run their offense because they're the top running team in the league, and you really can't have a throw all over the place type offense with the conditions the way they are. So we need to stop the run. We do. We're playing the top running team in the NFL, and that includes Justin Fields. And that's why my second key victory is putting 9 in the box, right? Put 9, get pressure on the offensive line. They normally have a good offensive line. Again, missing one of their offensive guards who has 10 starts this season, Tevin Jenkins, is kind of big for us. But at the same time, we're missing Von Miller. We're missing Boogie Basham. We're missing some of our key name defensive pieces who would really help us out in that situation. The Bears have been kicking our butts recently. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen today. We need to stop the run. We do. We let Miami run. That's absolutely we did, especially on the right side. So I'm going to look out for the right side of the line. Let's see how we respond today. And it's funny because a lot of games so far this season, I go back to the Tennessee game, the Cleveland game, the Kansas City, like all these games where we played good running backs where we haven't let them run on us like at all. And then all of a sudden last week, Aaron Jones had a good second half against us for the Packers, but he was shut down in the first half. So yeah, there's just been a lot of inconsistency sometimes with our defense. Last week happens, and you're just like, wow, they just ran all over us. And luckily, they couldn't keep doing that, and they had to trust on Tua. And Tua just, man, if you're a Dolphins fan, personally, if I was a Dolphins fan, I would be so up in the air about Tua still. But I will also say this. If you're up in the air on a quarterback after 4 seasons, it's time to let him go. It's time to let him go. If you feel like you can do better at the position, then you got to let him go. Let him go somewhere else. Let him succeed somewhere else. And Tua still has the chance to do that, right? If he went somewhere else other than Miami, I mean, there's still a chance he succeeds in Miami, but the underthrows, not throwing receivers open, things like that, they just bug me sometimes. You look at a guy who has Waddle and Hill as his 2 receivers. They know how to get open, and then they get open, and they have to wait for the ball to come to them, so they can't get a lot of yak yards. As long as we take better angles when tackling, we will be fine again on run D. I hope so. But this Bears running attack is no joke. Mostly with Justin Fields, right? And that's why I want to see at least 2 spies on them today. I really wouldn't care if we saw 2 spies on them all day. And that's how confident I feel in the rest of our defense, right? If you have maybe AJ Klein on the one side and Matt Milano on the other side, just spying him, okay. And he's still gonna break some big runs, guys. Don't think that Justin Fields will not have any big runs today. He will, but that's okay. We just gotta limit those big runs. That's all we have to do. So looking forward to the game today. Again, with a Bills victory, the Bills clinch the AFC East. So hopefully that happens today, because last thing you want to do is go into your 2 last games against the Bengals, who are leading the AFC North, and the New England Patriots, who are still a division foe, with the division still in question. And again, I don't want to rely on Miami to lose a game. They have Green Bay tomorrow, which I think I predict them to lose that game tomorrow, actually. But you just don't know what's going to happen. Weirder things have happened in the NFL, so just take care of business today like you're supposed to against a Pretty bad Bears team. Again, I think the second worst team in the league sitting at 3-11. Just take care of business. Just take care of business, and then we don't have to worry about that. Then we can focus on home field advantage. 53 of you in here right now. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Glad to see you all in here. Some of the usual suspects. Elliot, Buffalo, Snowy. I know that you guys are in here. Rick, I know you're in here. I saw you earlier. Scott, I know you're in here. I saw you earlier. John, I know you're in here. DF, I know you're in here. So Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of you. Don't forget, I will be live next Monday again. So that means I won't see you guys again. I'll do my razor sharp picks on Thursday like I normally do, but I will not see you guys live again until next Monday, which is the 2nd. So I wish you all a very happy New Year as well. So Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year. Wishing you all nothing but the best. I know that if you guys are going to the game, be safe. I know that the Browns game, the conditions there are supposed to be out of this world, windy and just crazy. I know in Buffalo right now, it's not looking like the greatest conditions either. So make sure you guys are staying safe, John, because it says Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. Hopefully we could celebrate Christmas early. This is that type of present that we get, and we get to open on Christmas Eve. Division title would be very nice. If we get that, what would also be very nice is if New England pull off the upset against the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go through some games real quick. Just turned 1 o'clock, and before I go into the other games today, I want to make sure that I say what I think the score is going to be. Again, I'm with Elliot. I think there's going to be a weird score in this game just due to win, and some weird scores around the league, to be honest with you. I think the final score of this game is going to be 19-13 Buffalo. 19-13 Buffalo is what I'm saying this one is. Other games around the league as we get ready for the kickoff here. Saints-Browns going to be a crazy one there. The over-under for that one is 32 just because they do not expect a lot of scoring today. Falcons-Ravens going on at 1 o'clock. Bengals and Patriots. Again, we'd love to see the Patriots pull off the upset at home there. Giants-Vikings would love to see nothing because it's an NFC game. Who cares? Lions-Panthers. Lions have been hot. See what happens. Sue comes in and says, go Bills. I'd like to see a blowout. Again, unfortunately, with these conditions, I just don't know if that's likely. Got Seahawks-Chiefs. Would love to see a Seahawks upset in that game. Houston and Tennessee dealing with blackout issues in Tennessee right now. So not sure how many updates we'll get on that game. But that game's going on. Commanders-49ers, the 4 o'clock, and then the Eagles-Cowboys, the 4:25 game. Kick is in the air, and we are underway here in Chicago. Going to be returnable from the 7. Tries to break to the outside. Gets a good block. Gets a 30 to about the 35 before he's finally taken down. A good return there by the Bears. And they're going to start with this drive, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Tonight's game, Las Vegas Raiders, Pittsburgh Steelers. Rest in peace, Franco. Unfortunately, they talked the Immaculate Reception up for this game because I think it's like the 50th anniversary. Franco Harris, unfortunately, passing away this week. Wishing nothing but the best to his friends and family. The holidays are always tough when you talk about losing loved ones. And to happen right before the holiday season just makes it rough. We're in the middle of the holiday season, makes it really rough. Shotgun formation for Justin Fields started this game off. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Running back to the left. Fakes a handoff to Montgomery. Rolls out, has pressure in his face, rolls away. Justin Fields is going to take off. He gets tackled by Edmonds. Edmonds spying him the whole time. He picks up about 7 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Bears. Sorry, 2nd and 4. Gain 6. Let's take the division. This is Ryan, yes, absolutely. With the win today, the Buffalo Bills win the division. Tommy says 17-6. 30 says 24-13. I said my final score is 19-13. Again, I expect the low-scoring, ugly-looking type game. Shotgun formation, instead I do run it with Montgomery. He tries to break to the outside, breaks a few tackles, and gets close to the sticks. Gets probably about 3.5 or 4. They mark him with the 4. They give him a first down. Got to tackle. In a game like today, you have to be able to tackle. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. 61 watching. I appreciate every single one of you watching, taking time out of your day, your holiday schedule to watch the Buffalo Bills with me and hopefully watch them clinch the AFC East today. I formation for the Bears. The Bears moving from right to left on your screen. Pitch play. Gets into Buffalo Bills territory to about the 49. Gain about 5 on the play. Going to be 2nd down and 5. Come on, defense, let's go, says Sarah. Yeah, the defense needs to step up here. We cannot allow this. That was, the smallest carry was 3.5 yards for a 1st down. We can't allow that. We got to stop in the backfield. Justin Fields almost got sacked on the first play, but was able to get away because he's Justin Fields. He's Justin Fields. He's going to be able to get away here. All right, Justin Fields under center. Single set back on 2nd and 5 from the 49. 12:50 to go in the first quarter. First drive of the game. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Fakes the pitch, rolls out. The Bills lost contain. He does try to throw. He has an open guy. Inside the 30 to the 29. Is that Pringle? 19-yard gain on the play. So, again, got to be careful of those play actions on a game like today. Especially you're talking about a team, best running team in the NFL. And they're just going to keep doing that if they can. Oliver is playing today. Oliver is playing today. Yeah, that's Byron Pringle with the catch and run. Gets him inside 35. But again, field goals are going to be a lot tougher today. Inside 30. So first attempt from the 29 in Buffalo territory. Shotgun. The Bills do send pressure. He gets to Montgomery. He runs to the other side to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Poyer stops him short at the goal line. So the Bears moving it downfield right now. Easily on this Buffalo Bills defense. And the Bears have the ball, 1st and goal. Wow. Montgomery with a nice run there. Poyer does a good job wrapping up, making sure he gets tackled. It does look close, though. Not going to lie, it was pretty close to a touchdown there. But they gave him 1st and goal at the 1. So goal line defense coming in. I formation. Justin Fields can hand the ball off to Montgomery, and he's in the end zone. Wow, that was easy. There's a penalty flag. There's a penalty flag. Holding on the offense. Okay. That's going to help us out. Holds on number 75 of the Bears. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 11 now. 1st and goal from the 11. The Bengals have already scored a Higgins 9-yard touchdown reception to make that game 7-0 there. While they're having extra points, shouldn't just give that. Philadelphia struggled against the Bears. They did. Yeah, I know Miami did well against us last week, but all right, 1st and goal from the 11 now. Let's see what they do. Shotgun formation. 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Fields takes the snap. Quick pitch inside. Montgomery gets to about the 6-yard line before he's taken down, so it's going to be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Yeah, I wanted the Bills to go off to a fast start. It's not happening. Carolina up 7-0 over Detroit. Looks like the Bengals missed the extra point, so they're up 6-0 over the Patriots. Shotgun formation for Fields. Wide receiver goes behind Fields, and he's going to take off with it. Fields is going to get tackled at the line of scrimmage. That's Johnson, Teron Johnson on the tackle. Good pursuit, and it's going to be 3rd and goal. Going to be 3rd and goal. And again, you say hold on the 3, and I agree with that, John. And with these windy conditions, there's nothing guaranteed, right? Even though this would be, a 25-yard field goal attempt, nothing is guaranteed. So we'll see what they do. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Safeties do need to come up a little bit. Poyer was on the tackle on Montgomery earlier. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Fields looking to throw, looking towards the bottom of the screen. Wide open. Who missed coverage there? That's Pettis, number 18 on the reception. Who missed coverage there? Like who? He was wide open. There wasn't anyone in the sight of him. I don't know if it was Tron Johnson who was supposed to pass it off, Poyer, who knows? Lack of communication by the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills go down 6-0 early. Fields is 3 for 3 for 31 yards and a touchdown. They're going to try an extra point here. X point's up. The X point is good. So 9:41 to go. Bears get the ball first. They move right downfield, and score a touchdown. Wide open touchdown. Wow. I said it was going to be an ugly game. I thought maybe score-wise it was going to be an ugly game. I didn't think it would be an ugly game because of this. Man, there have been a few early scores so far today already. So let's take a look at that. Bears up 7-0 on the Bills. Browns have the ball at midfield against the Saints. Falcons, Ravens scoreless. The Bengals did score a touchdown, missed the extra point. Giants, Vikings still scoreless. Panthers up 7-0 over the Lions. Kansas City, Seattle still scoreless. So those are scores from around the league so far. But man, not a good start at all if you are a fan of the Buffalo Bills. Not a good start at all. This guy's just tighten up. It has happened. It has happened before. It has happened before where we've allowed a score on the first possession. Normally it's a field goal, though. But what can you do? All you can do is adjust. Like you said, all you can do is adjust. All you can do is adjust. Joshua says we're getting lit up in the playoffs. By who? By who? Because we've beaten every single playoff team except for the Bengals right now. And the Chargers, I think. No, yeah. So maybe our defense might get lit up. I think we can put points with anybody. So I don't know. I think we can put points against anybody. Well, he must change something because, if we talk about adjustments, he must change something because remember we went through a streak of like the first 6 games of the season, maybe it was 4 or 5 games of the season of not allowing a single touchdown in the second half. So he must change something. Either that or the offense decides to change and he doesn't. The offense says we're doing too well, so we need to stop doing that. This Buffalo Bills defense has been top 5, top 10 for a few years statistically, and stats do say something. They might count for not count for everything. I understand that, but since Leslie Frazier is taking over this defense, we've been top 5, top 10 every single year. So and if he didn't change anything, there's no way we'd be top 5 every year. I still don't expect the Bears to score that much. I still don't expect the Bears to score that much in this game. Even with the open score TD. Defense wins championships. That's the adage. That's the adage. Chicago game ready to kick off. $29 yards. Stats are our only measuring stick. Wins and stats are our only 2 measuring sticks. So Bills offense is A-, defense C-. We'll see. Again, all that matters is getting to the playoffs right now. That's it. You're right. Stats don't matter when it comes to the playoffs. So just remember that. Stats don't matter when it comes to the playoffs. Allen coming in there, 1st and 10, and we already guaranteed ourselves a playoff spot. We've seen, other than the 7th seed, which is only, 2 years old, we've seen a Super Bowl winner from every single seed. Shotgun formation on 1st down. Throwing it deep on 1st. Catch made by Dawson Knox into Bears territory. Unfortunately, Dawson Knox is not getting up immediately. He's on one knee right now. He's gonna need some help. Big catch by Dawson Knox, but he's gonna need some help real quick. 0 injuries is a win for me today. You said that a little early. Might have just got the wind knocked out of him. Now he's up, walking to the sideline. Okay, good. Walking to the sideline under his own power, which is huge. Probably just got the wind knocked out of him. Went up high for that pass. Went up high to get that pass. And we're already in Chicago Bears territory. Big catch. Big catch. So it's going to be 1st and 10 into Bears territory. And again, Knox is walking off on his own power. Just that ground's hard. That ground's hard today, I promise. Shotgun formation, Singletary to his right, now to his left. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. 1st and 10 from the Bears' 47-yard line. Fake the handoff, pass. Incomplete, intended for Diggs, though. But there is a flag for pass interference. Oh, he did catch it. That's gonna be his 100th catch, but they're gonna accept the penalty for the 1st down. He caught it. Oh no, he didn't. Why did Greg Gumbel say they caught it? Merry Christmas to everybody. Absolutely happy holidays. Make sure as you're coming in here, hit that thumbs up button. 87 watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Oh no, illegal man downfield. They're not even saying that. They're not saying pass interference. They're saying illegal man downfield. Wow. All right. So it's 1st and 15 then. 1st and 15. That's insane to me that they don't even call pass interference there. I just assumed that's what it was. I think a lot of us just assumed that's what it was. 1st and 15 for the Bills, now back on their own side of the field at the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation for Allen. Cook now in the game. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. James Cook's open. Go underneath to James Cook. Going deep. And he has a guy open, just underthrows him. And Keen Hines was the intended receiver. Wow. Yeah, 7-0 Bears over Bills right now. Bears on their first possession just marched right downfield against us. No resistance whatsoever. The biggest resistance was a holding penalty on 1st and goal from the 1, but it didn't stop the Bears from scoring anyway. 2nd and 15 for the Buffalo Bills. We've ran 3 plays, so I'm not going to say we're not running the ball all, but we haven't run the ball yet. 2nd and 15. Quick pass. Set to Beasley. That is to Beasley. He gets back into the Chicago Bear territory. Going to make it 3rd and manage about 3rd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. Looks like the Lions scored already in their game, so makes the game 7-7. Bees. 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation again for Allen. You have all day to run, Allen. Allen runs, and he gets the 1st down, gets to 35 to about the 33, runs out of bounds. Take off when you need to. Take off when you need to. So that's the first run of the day for the Buffalo Bills. Unfortunately, it's Josh Allen. I do want to see our running backs get involved more. I really do. But it's 1st and 10. 705 rushing yards for Allen on the season. Shotgun formation. Cook to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Cook gets to carry this time. It's a stretch play. He gets about 7 yards on the play, maybe 8. Good run there by James Cook. There's a flag down. Dang it. Dang it. Holding on the offense. Sounds to me 1st and 20. Second penalty. Second penalty already on this drive. Can't blame the refs. If there was clearly an illegal man downfield and there was clearly a hold, I don't know. I didn't see it, but I'm not going to just sit here and blame the refs immediately. First and 20. Shotgun formation. This time they do run a delay. We all know how much I love that halfback delay. Although Cook gets 20, gets about 23. The halfback delay works for once. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. Kansas City Chiefs have scored in their game, make that one 7-0 against the Seahawks. Saffold just knocked someone down. That's awesome. So on one play, we pick up the penalty yards and more with Cook. It's going to be first 10 Buffalo in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Under center. I think this is the first play Allen's been under center all day. Knox is back in the game, so that's good to see. Take the handoff. Allen's time to throw those into the end zone to an open receiver, and that's Davis with the touchdown. Buffalo answers right away with 6:16 to go in the first quarter. It's now 7-6, extra point pending. Davis was open, not as open as the Bears receiver was on his touchdown, but he was pretty open, and Allen finds him in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. So now let's see if the defense can adjust. Allen 3 for 4 on that drive for 52 yards and a touchdown. Bass in for the extra point. Extra point's up. No good. No good. That one sails wide to the right. And so it's 7-6. Again, no surprise there to see some missed extra points in this game. Have a missed extra point in the Bengals game already as well. So it's 7-6. So the defense needs to step up. Saints-Browns still 0-0. Falcons trailing the Ravens 3-0. Bengals up 6-0 on the Patriots, and they have the ball in New England territory once again. Giants-Vikings 0-0 in that game. Lions-Panthers 7-7, and the Chiefs are up 7-0 over the Seahawks. Those are the 1 o'clock game scores. That's Gabe Davis' 7th receiving touchdown of the season. Good job by Buffalo Bills. Again, 2 penalties I didn't like. 2 penalties I really didn't like. But at the same time, looks like a Cincinnati Bengals touchdown. But other than those 2 penalties, the Buffalo Bills able to move the ball downfield consistently. Good job by them. They did get Cook going a little bit. Allen with the run. So it's 7-6. When you see, yeah, the extra point definitely got taken over by the wind. The wind took the extra point. That's exactly what happened. I mean, you see it goes up, and then the wind just takes it. So unfortunate for the Buffalo Bills, for Tyler Bass. But, again, we thought that might happen today. And so the Bengals just scored again against New England, make that game 12-0. See if they make the extra point this time. He misses a second extra point. That's his second missed extra point. So it's 12-0 Cincy over New England. But if they keep scoring touchdowns, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Yo, please don't say wide right. Gives you flashbacks. I might go for 2 on the. Yeah, I would. I mean, I would definitely consider that, and I would look at Tyler Bass and say it's not because we don't trust you. We don't trust this wind. But that's okay. Again, if our defense can tighten up a little bit here, again, I don't expect the Bears to score a lot of points still in this game, so they tighten up. Unnecessary roughness on New England. So will they get an extra attempt at the extra point? Perfect. Good job, New England. Belichick's taking him out. Not a chance he's staying in the game. All right, Chiefs up 7-0. Like I said, would love to see. Would love to see the Seahawks win. Would love to see the Patriots win. But now the Bengals are going to go for 2. Buffalo defense better still. Now would love that. Would love that. Bengals unable to convert the 2-point conversion anyway. This one's going to be a returnable kick for the Bears from the 3. And he's going to, oh, wow, big return. Gets to the 40. It's about the 42-yard line. 2 big returns by the Bears. Elam on the tackle. But good field position there for the Bears once again. Wow. Yeah, special teams is playing huge so far for this game because the Bears have had good field position on both possessions so far. Missed extra point is why we're trailing by 1. Shotgun formation for the Fields. Quick pass out to number 85. He gets about 4 or 5 yards there. Wow. 2nd and 5. Yeah, 40-yard kickoff return. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 from their own 46-yard line. Bears are not easy. They're proving it. Shotgun formation Fields. Hands ball off inside to Montgomery. Missed tackles. He gets about 4, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Edmonds on the tackle finally of Montgomery, but it's going to be 3rd and 1. They're not going to make – it's never easy winning your division. It's never easy. We're actually saying 3rd and 2. All right, step up. Step up. Wouldn't be surprised if they go for on 4th and less than 2 here. Pitch out. Gets the first down. Gets to the 40-yard line. Wow. That's a good question, Sue. We should have known that they were coming out running the ball. Should have known that they were going to come out and run the ball. So I don't understand why Montgomery's still able to really run all over us so far. Fields under center. Montgomery behind him. Single set back. Fields rolls out. Wide open. Oh, he drops it. Number 85. That Kmet drops a wide open pass. Give me 2nd and 10. No, Milano was not doing a good job on coverage there, but gets lucky that Kmet drops the ball, maybe looking upfield before he has it. Second and 10. Shotgun formation. Watch the Montgomery run here. Montgomery on the run. Good tackle there by who was that? Like Jonathan in today for the injured Boogie Basham. He makes the tackle. Gain of maybe 1. Third and 10 for the Bears. Good play by the Buffalo Bills there. Shotgun formation. Looking over the middle. Pass complete. It's going to be short of the first down. Going to be at the 32-yard line. Interesting to see what they do here on 4th and about 2. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Makes sense. Makes sense. They're saying 4th and 3 here. The 4th and 3 shotgun formation. Montgomery goes in motion, so they have 5 wide receivers. Montgomery goes to the bottom of the screen. Watch Fields. Watch Fields. Pass is tipped at the line, incomplete, and the Bills will take over. 2:44 to go in the first quarter, and the Buffalo Bills will take over. Who got his hand up? Is that Oliver gets his hand up? Oliver gets his hand up. And the Bills will take over, down 7-6 with 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Again, guys, happy holidays to all of you. Justin Tucker on for a 55-yard field goal. It's blocked. Wow. Justin Tucker, not as automatic this year as he's been in years past. Scores around the league, got 7-6. Bears over the Bills. Saints Browns still scoreless. Ravens up 3-0. Missed field goal there. So it keeps it 3-0. The Bengals up 12-0 on the Patriots. Patriots have 4th and 6. Hands up. You can't get there, get your hands up. So good job by him. Vikings, Giants still 0-0. Lions, Panthers still 7-7. The Chiefs up 7-0 over the Seahawks. And those are the 1 o'clock games. Looks like the Titans game is going to start at 2 o'clock. They did listen to the governor again in Tennessee. They're having some blackout conditions. So, the complete blackouts. So they postponed the game, it looks like, to at least 2 o'clock. Glad the NFL came together and decided to do that. Commanders, Washington Commanders and 49ers at 4:05. Knox is back in the game. Yeah, he's been back for about a drive now, or for the end of the last drive. So, yeah, he's all right. Knox is fine. Yep, Knox is okay. And Eagles, Cowboys, obviously the big game of the day. And then the Raiders, Steelers tonight. That's the night game. If you look at the games tomorrow, looks like the Vikings are inside the red zone. Yeah, I have red zone up while the Bills game's on as well. Here's reminds me of EJ Manuel. Actually, I was actually thinking kind of the same thing, except I was thinking Taylor, right? I was thinking about the same because he has a nice deep ball, not so great with intermediate routes, and obviously his speed. So I was thinking kind of the same thing. But yeah, definitely thinking that. 100 people watching. First of all, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Hit that thumbs up button. Really helps out the channel. Again, want to thank Mr. Rogers Homes, sponsor for #sports. Mr. Rogers Homes, associated with DeanBlundell.com, #22 charity, the Williams Syndrome Foundation, as I learned to talk. The Vikings have the ball in the red zone, 2nd and 2. The Bills just got the ball back after forcing a turnover on downs. Bills will get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line, trailing 7-6. The Bears got the ball first. They drove downfield pretty easily, made the defense look like Swiss cheese, and they scored easily, making it 7-0, a touchdown pass for Justin Fields. First drive for the Bills, they moved downfield almost just as easily. A touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. Fake handoff here by Allen. He throws it outside. That's good for about 13 yards. That's Gilliam on the catch. That's the first time we've seen Gilliam make a play here as far as offensive statistically in a long time. EJ had no legs. Yeah. EJ didn't have the legs. I mean, very few people have the legs of Fields, but that's why, to me, Tyrod Taylor had the legs more than EJ Manuel. But Bills will have 1st and 10 now, close to midfield. Hey, Bruno, glad you're here from Brazil. And again, if you're not already subscribed to #sports, now's a good time to remind you to subscribe. We're going to run on 1st down, get maybe 2.5, 3 yards with Singletary to the 47, 48-yard line. Again, both teams scored a touchdown on their first possession. Bears were just stopped to a turnover on downs, and this is the Bills' second possession. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Bills trailing 7-6. Glad to hear, Bruno. Thank you. Shotgun formation for Allen. Singletary to his right. Bills move from left to right on your screen. Another run to Singletary. Has a big hole. Gets 1st down to the 40, to about the 38-yard line. Good run there by Singletary. Good vision. Not sure if he was supposed to cut to the outside or up middle, but definitely had that hole on the right side, and he took advantage of it. It was a blitz coming by number 39 of the Bears, and we ran right into it. And good thing we did. Hawkinson with the 12-yard touchdown. Minnesota's up 7-0 over the Giants. KC going to be forced to punt, it looks like, maybe here. Happy about that. Again, would love to see Seattle win. Would love to see New England win. Allen under center, single set back. Run a stretch play to the left. Singletary cuts it back again. Good cutbacks. Gets down inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Only a gain of 5, but good job cutting back, seeing a lane, and taking it. So we're second about 5. We got to score this drive. Do we? Callie, you love saying that. We got to score every drive if you're talking Callie. And that's okay. We should score in every drive. We should be running the ball very heavy. Well, we ran the ball a lot more in the second drive so far than we did on the first drive. They did. They did break a record last week for this comeback. And the first quarter here in Chicago with the Bears up 7-6. The Bills are driving in Chicago territory. But again, you really want to end with touchdowns. The weather the way it is today, can't rely on field goals. We already saw the missed extra point by Tyler Bass. But we're at the end of the first quarter. I'll give you some scores from around the league. Cincinnati has the ball once again. So I wouldn't put any money on New England comeback to win this game, because they have an open guy there inside the 30 now. Joe Burrow just on fire. Just on fire. It's going to be a fun game next week. Going to be a fun game next week. Next Monday, and again, I will be live for that game next Monday. Monday Night Football. The Buffalo Bills going up against the Cincinnati Bengals. Make sure you hang out with me just a little bit. I know that most of you do get ESPN and we'll be able to watch. We can talk about the game, though, and always have a fun time. Could have taken weekend off. We never take a weekend off. That's too much time. Too much time. But please hit that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. And again, it does help out with the algorithm, which can help out with us and the Williams Syndrome Foundation and the donations we get to them throughout the year. So we thank you. The Pats stink. They do. They do. Yes, the Bills comeback was in a wild card game against the Houston Oilers. I actually have that game on DVD and still watch it from time to time during the offseason when I just miss football. But yeah, so Frank Reich led that comeback. One of the pictures here behind me of Frank Reich. And I think Anthony Davis, not Thurman Thomas, was the running back for a lot of that game as well. So, hey, Gabby Cal, good to see you. And again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. So we still have the biggest comeback in playoff history. So just don't let Matt Ryan back in the playoffs, because who knows what would happen. Oh, man. I was about 10, I think. What was it, 92? So you were older than me, Frank. It's on YouTube as well? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, Thurman was hurt, yeah. How was it like before entering? Well, I appreciate that. And that's, hey, that's the best time to do it. Hit like before the game even starts, right? I normally try to schedule these at least a day in advance. So come on in when it's scheduled and hit that thumbs up button then, so then you don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about it. And if you do it when it's scheduled, I think that will probably help the algorithm even more, because YouTube will say, hey, this thing's scheduled. It already has 10, 11, 12, 100 likes. Give me to 100 likes. I love when I see that I go over 100 likes. Make my holidays happy. Make my holidays happy. 110 of you in here. If you all hit that like button, that's over 100 likes, and I would appreciate that very much. Start the second quarter, shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Even if you don't like content, make it my Christmas gift. Josh Allen in shotgun formation on this second down, 2nd and 7. Fake the handoff. Throws over the middle. Has a wide open Gabe Davis inside the 20. Back to the 19 for another Buffalo Bills first down. Bills moving the ball well. Bills fan since 1990. That's about, I could always joke and say I've been a Bills fan since birth, right? Because I've never liked another team. Like, never have I liked another team. My whole life, it's been the Buffalo Bills, my favorite team, and my second favorite team is an outcome that helps the Bills. Whatever that outcome is. Most of the time, I'll cheer for every NFC team against the AFC team, no matter what, unless they're playing Buffalo. Allen escapes the sack somehow. And there's a flag down. It's going to be for holding, whether it's offensive or defensive, I'm not sure. Allen was able to scramble to the left for about 3 or 4 yards. I didn't see where this flag came down, but I would not be surprised with how long that play took if it was offensive holding, and it is. 10-yard penalty, repeat first down. It's going to be 1st and 20. Second holding penalty of the day. This one on Roger Saffold. Bills fans since 78. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much for making hashtag sports what it is today. For most of you who follow me, I started at Believers Talk. Paul and Mario created hashtag sports, and they do a great job. We're all Seahawks fans today. We are. We're all Seahawks fans today. Shotgun formation for Allen now from the 29, 1st and 20. Cook in the backfield, fake the handoff. Quick pass out to Knox. Knox able to bowl someone over to get 3 yards. Shakir was supposed to be blocking him, wasn't doing that great of a job. Shakir, obviously it's his first year. You want to see some production out of him. Just hasn't been there. And that's unfortunate. You're going to give him time, and not saying it can't be there in the future. But yeah, Bills and Sabres, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so 2nd and 18 now for the Buffalo Bills. And again, you don't want to trust a field goal. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Again, Bills moving now in the second quarter from right to left on your screen. James Cook in the backfield with Allen as he's in shotgun. Allen going deep into the end zone, into double coverage, and it's an interception. It's an interception. It should be a touchback, but whatever. Should be a touchback, but okay. He's running it out to the 33, 34-yard line. Allen throws a pick. Gordon with an interception. Back-to-back games with interception for him. It throws it into double coverage. Throws it into double coverage towards Isaiah McKenzie. That's the type of throw you try to force to Diggs. Why are you forcing a throw to McKenzie? That's terrible. That's so terrible. And it all starts with the holding call. Putting us behind the sticks. You know, we're talking about penalties in the pregame. That was one of my keys to victory, not committing penalties. And puts us behind the chains. We have to force something. We know we're not kicking a long field goal. But why are you forcing a pass into a double-covered Isaiah McKenzie is beyond my comprehension. Bengals have the ball inside the 5 again. So it looks like we're going to have to rely on ourselves next week if we want to beat the Bengals. But it doesn't matter right now. Right now we got to beat the Bears. Right now we got to beat the Bears. Allen was 2. Allen was 2. It was just a bad pass. I mean, I didn't see any other receivers, but you could throw that ball out of the end zone. Throw that ball out of the end zone. But again, you know, then it's 3rd and 18. So I think personally that he was touched on the way down. And that ball should be at the 20 and not the 36 or wherever it's going to be, the 34. That's my personal opinion, but we'll see. Saints-Browns still 0-0 in the first quarter. Ravens still up 3-0 over the Falcons. The Bengals have the ball in the red zone up 12-0 over the Patriots. The Vikings up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter against the Giants. The Lions and Panthers still tied 7-7 at the beginning of the second quarter there. And the Seahawks and Chiefs still 7-0 Kansas City in that game. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I'm looking at my parlay now, and I'll tell you, I run the ball when it's 2nd and 18, right? Like they basically ran run play on first down, even though it was a Knox quick out play, but it was basically a run play. But I definitely don't like it. Still 7-6 here as the Bears take over on after an interception. Again, they're still giving the 34, and I still think it was the 20, but that's just me. Yeah, every once in a while, he does make dumb decisions. Underthrown badly. You shouldn't be throwing in double coverage to McKenzie. If you throw that ball to Diggs, he comes back for the ball, makes it a jump ball type situation. Then we'll see what happens, but not McKenzie. And McKenzie, you know, you can't expect McKenzie to make that into a jump ball situation. 12th interception of the season. So bad. So bad. All right, so the Bears take over. Defense needs to step up again. Now, defense needs to force turnover. Shotgun formation for Fields. Rolls out. Quick pass. Completed. Komet on the reception for about 7 yards. Give me 2nd and 3. And they're going to do that all day. I don't know why we're not playing up more. I don't know why we're not playing up more. Again, I want to see 8, 9 in the box all game. Play 0 coverage defense. I wouldn't care. There's no, I don't understand what Allen even sees. They're showing the replay of the interception. He wasn't touched in the end zone. I just don't know what he saw. Oh, the Saints Cleveland game has a score. Sean Watson with a 10-yard touchdown run. Running on 2nd and 3. Gets the first down. Gets to about the 48-yard line. Herbert on the carry. Be 1st and 10 Chicago. Wow. Yeah, the Bears have all the momentum in the world right now on their side in a 7-6 game. This offense is frustrating sometimes, Dallas. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. 1st and 10 for the Bears, shotgun formation. Fields throws it he was dead to rights. He had to throw the ball away, basically. He does have a receiver in the area, but good job by the Bills disguising a blitz there and putting pressure on Fields, making him pretty much throw that one away. 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Fields and the Bears. Shotgun formation once again. Tries to get out to the running back. Gets it out there. Tackler right there, though. It's going to be a loss on the play. It's that Herbert on the catch. Hamlin on the tackle. Herbert fell down as he caught the ball. Could make a deep run in the playoffs? I just don't see it. Why not? Why not, Keith? Like, why not? We've beaten the Chiefs. We've beaten the Dolphins. We've beaten the Ravens. I just don't understand why. Sometimes do we play down to our competition? Sometimes, sure. But we have the best winning percentage versus teams. Like, oh, fumble on the snap. Fields picks it up. He's getting sacked. Big loss on the play. Big loss. Oliver right there for the sack, and it's going to be 4th down. I don't know why you don't see it. No offense. I mean, I just don't, because we've beaten every single playoff team except for the Bengals and the Chargers right now. Oliver gets the sack, and it's going to be 4th and long. Let me force to punt the ball. No, just be careful on this. Make sure you field the ball. Call for a fair catch. I don't care. 4th and 21. Punts in the air. Call for a fair catch. Oh, nope. Leave it go. That's even better. Takes a nice Bears bounce, and the Bills are going to start inside their own 5-yard line at about the 2. 10-10 to go in the first half. Bills trailing 7-6, and they have 98 yards to go. 98 yards to go. All right, 3, if you're watching, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Saints trailing the Browns 7-0 in that game now after a Deshaun Watson 10-yard touchdown run. Falcons now trailing the Ravens 6-0. The Bengals in the red zone once again. Stop the 4th and goal, though. Stop the 4th and goal. Look at that. Patriots trying to make a play. Vikings still up 7-0. They have the ball in Giants territory. The Panthers now 14-7 over the Lions. The Chiefs still up on the Seahawks 7-0 in that game. And again, the Titans-Texans game going to start at 2 o'clock due to the blackout in Tennessee. Again, hopefully everyone there is staying safe. You want nothing but the best as far as health goes. Oliver's first sack since Thanksgiving. But again, I do appreciate all you guys watching, and I wish you all a happy holiday season. Again, watching Red Zone as we're at commercial break. The Vikings are in the red zone. About 10:40 to go. Bengals up 15-0 now. They do get a field goal. Let's go Buffalo victory. Will the Lions make the playoffs? Why? I really don't care. Cousins gets sacked by the Giants defense. Still have commercial break here in the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. Yeah, I just don't care about the Lions one way or the other. We can win the Super Bowl. We absolutely can win the Super Bowl. Absolutely. Again, Micah Hyde might back for the playoffs. That'd be huge. That'd be so big if Micah Hyde's back. Think about the different packages that Lindsey Frazier hasn't been able to run simply because he hasn't had that duo back there. I think that's going to be huge. I think there are so many different things that happen. It's funny to me sometimes how people say as soon as the playoffs start, people are like, it's a whole new season. Regular season doesn't matter. Okay, then why do we make predictions in the regular season about what's going to happen in the playoffs? We don't have any idea. We have no idea. Yeah, Tommy, we'll be fine in the playoffs. Yeah, we will be. We 100% will be. And we might win. We might lose. Just because we lose doesn't mean that, I was right. Like, no, they're all the good teams are in the playoffs. Yeah, you just don't know. Now, I'm not saying that we are going to win the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to count us out of it. 1st and 10, single set back for the Buffalo Bills. Allen under center. Heavy run set. Allen fumbles the snap. This time he picks it up and gets out of the end zone, but he fumbles the snap. This is the second time that's happened this season. Second time that's happened this season. That's terrible. And now it's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 1.5. Feels like 12 below in Chicago right now. I formation now for the Bills. Gilliam goes back into motion to the bottom of the line. Same run formation as on first down. And this time they do run it. Singletary gets to about the 4. If we have to punt it from inside our own 5, that's a problem. Oh, man, I would love to at least get a first down here. 3rd down. A 3rd down. Do have to wonder if Hyde's decision to let the ball go is the right one, but if he doesn't feel comfortable fielding it, I would rather him do that than try to field it in these type of conditions and fumble it. So, don't know. 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation for the Buffalo Bills. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Looks like Singletary to the left of Allen. Knox in there as well. Allen's going to get sacked. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 4th down. We're playing it from the 4-yard line. Wow. So the Bears do a good job after the great punt, and again, you have to question Micah Hyde did the right thing, letting it go. Obviously, right now it doesn't look like it. It's a shame that Allen had more time because Fields had him beat. Diggs had him beat. Diggs was open from the snap. So it's a shame that Allen was under pressure almost immediately. And the Bills are going to be forced to punt deep inside the Bears' end zone. Samar unable to get away to midfield. It's going to be returned. And we've seen special teams play a huge factor in today's game already to the 40, to the 38-yard line. 38-yard line. Surprised Hauschka didn't get penalized there, to be honest with you. The legal hit. Was that Hauschka? It can't be Hauschka. Yeah, he just went in there. We need Mitch. Yeah, our offensive line completely changes. Our offensive line completely changes without Mitch Morrison. I talked about that in the pregame. All right, if you're watching, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. My commercial break. The Bears have the ball deep inside Bills territory, ready at the 38-yard line. Wow. Bills offense able to do nothing there. Bills still trailing the Bears 7-6. Oh, Geno Smith being looked at, walking off the field. That's not good. Mac Jones throws it over the middle, incomplete. That game's still 15-0. Browns up 7-0, still over the Saints. Falcons still trailing the Ravens 6-0. Giants now trailing the Vikings 10-0. We're in danger of losing, says Frank. Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely are. But the Panthers up 14-7 over the Lions. The Chiefs up 7-0 over the Seahawks. Those are some scores from around the league. Man. We need a turnover. Pick 6 would be great. I don't expect that from this defense. Not the way the defense is playing today. Yeah, special teams definitely playing a big factor in today's game, and the Bears clearly winning that right now. Bears clearly winning special teams right now, and just not looking good. Again, 12th victory. We win the AFC South or the East, whichever division we're in. We needed that turnover. How about that? Yeah, that'd be nice. Losing a turnover battle 1-0 right now. We were in the not in the red zone. No, because it was 2nd and 18. And again, you just don't know about field goals in today's game. So not sure what would happen on that drive, but definitely would give us another play to figure that out. Right? Would have given us another play. I just question decisions by teams sometimes. So the Patriots clearly pass on 3rd and 7 of about 5 or 6 yards. It's going to be 4th and 2 in their own territory, but they're down 15-0. It's the first half. I get that, but gotta make plays. You got to give a team a chance to win. And I just don't know if punting all the time does that. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. All right, so now the Bears get the ball at their own at the Bills' 38-yard line, and they're winning field possession right now. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to bomb a screen. Montgomery gets the ball, and he's tackled for a gain of 1. Good job, good gang tackling there by the Buffalo Bills. Settled third, and Johnson in on the tackle. Teron Johnson. Turnover downs doesn't count as a turnover, no. Do we use the power of positive thinking? All right. Bench change action. Jackson, I've been saying that for a little bit as well. Fields under center. 3 wide receivers to bomb a screen. Montgomery gets the ball again. And he gets about 3 yards. So it's going to be a huge 3rd and 7 from 35. Big 3rd and 7. Let's go. Get 3 and out here, or 4 and out. I mean, because the cold's going to follow you no matter where you go, right? Like, so Kansas City or Cincinnati gets home field instead of us. The cold isn't why I want home field advantage. Bills Mafia is why I want home field advantage. Like, I'm glad you're not throwing things, but hopefully you get to be home with your family soon. Bills send pressure. They run it on 3rd and 6 because they know they're going to go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be 4th and 3. Edmonds and Hamlin and others in on the tackle. It's going to be 4th and about 3. Montgomery with the run. But yeah, you know you're going for it on 4th down. So you run it on 3rd down, Montgomery. Get closer. And then Kitchen says, let's get a sack. Let's get another turnover on downs. Get another turnover on downs. Fields and shotgun, 5 wide receivers set. No one in the backfield with him. Just watch Fields doesn't get it. Pass to Montgomery. No. Gets inside 25 for a 1st down. That was Montgomery. Sorry. Quick pass to Montgomery. Trey White makes a tackle, but not before there was a 1st down. It's okay. It's one of those intentional pick plays, but definitely looks like the wide receiver could have been called for offensive pass interference. Now, if it was within, yes, 1st round bye would be great as well. Now, if it was in 1 yard, he's allowed to do that, but he definitely looks like he's put his butt out there in not a normal wide receiver fashion to cause the little block there, but they're not calling it. So Fields going to take off on this one, trying to roll out, gets maybe 1.5 yards. Trey White forces him out of bounds. So 2nd and about 9. Hey, D. Robert, good to see you. Love you. Tell everyone there I love him. It's actually funny. Poyer pushes the guy who's blocking White, and then that forces White into Fields and forces Fields out of bounds. So smart thing about Poyer. 2nd and 8. Not saying he tried it that way. 2nd and 8. Shotgun formation, run back to his left and right. Fields is going to take it, but they're there. The Bills are there. And Edmonds is there for the tackle. That's made a 2-yard loss to make it 3rd and 10. Good read by that Bills defense. Good read by the Bills defense. Going to make this 3rd and 10. Staying in your lane. Actually, surprisingly, this is the 2nd time I'm going to say this name today. It was surprisingly, that was Kingsley Jonathan. Staying in his lane. Good job. Good job. 3rd and 10. Come on. Do not let them get a big 3rd down. A long 3rd down. 4 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Remember, the Bills do get the ball started 2nd half. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 10. Paul deflected at the line. There's a flag down. It's going to be caught for a loss. There is a flag down. Maybe an illegal procedure. Hopefully the Bills didn't line up offsides. Hopefully the Bills didn't line up offsides. Bills lined up offsides. That play doesn't even count. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Come on! See the ball. And it's Kingsley Jonathan. Just made a good play. And he's clearly offsides. It's the right call. Wow. He's the one who tipped the ball, too. So now it's 3rd and 5. Wow, wow, wow. Good job. Make one good play and then forget about it. Shotgun formation. 3rd and 5 is a lot easier. Pass incomplete. Good breakup by Milano. So it's going to be 4th and 5. They're going to go for it. I think you got to go for it here. You can't rely on a field goal, I don't think. Oh, no, they are putting the field unit out there. 3:25 to go in the first half. Field unit is coming out to kick a field goal. Chiefs go up 14-0 on a McKinnon touchdown. Again, Geno Smith went out in that game. Not sure if he's back or not. Going to be a 37-yard field goal attempt. Just watch the block, like watch the fake. I don't care. It's in. Right down the middle. Bears up 10-6. All right, 3:21 to go. And we do get the ball start second half. So let's double dip here. It's now 10-6. Bears up. Good job by our defense. Remember, they started with that ball at the 38-yard line. I think that's a good job by our defense. Browns up 7-0. They have the ball in the red zone. Ravens are up 6-0, and they have the ball in the red zone. Bengals up 15-0 over the Patriots. They have the ball at midfield. Vikings up now. Giants just scored a touchdown, looks like. So that game is 10-7. Daniel Jones with a touchdown pass to Hodgins. Isaiah Hodgins gets a touchdown. Panthers in the red zone already up 14-7 over the Lions. And the Chiefs, like I just said, went up 14-0 over. Looks like Geno Smith did come back out. Oh, no, that's pregame. Sorry. But yeah, so the Chiefs now up 14-0 over the Seahawks. The Titans game yet to start. Or just started, I should say. Here it's 10-6. We've had 2 good drives so far. I think we've had 3 drives total, so okay. Dwight Dixon says, "Are you serious?" Unfortunately, we are. We're trailing, but again, all we need to do is win. All we need to do is win. That's it. Take care of business. You know, we are on a 5-game winning streak. So I want to win this game and take care of everything. We should win this game. We should be winning this game right now. Yeah, no, it wasn't a good play to McKenzie. You should never make that throw. Again, if it's to Diggs, I could in double coverage. But again, Diggs tries to make that a jump ball situation, and then who knows what happens. But that's McKenzie, and that's not McKenzie's fault. That's not the type of player McKenzie is. So it's just dumb football. I mean, if you didn't see the defensive back coming across from the right side, then that's another issue. But still, need to be smarter than that. But again, here we go. Let's double dip. Even if we make it 10-9, get a field goal before the end of the half. I want a touchdown. I mean, there's almost 4 minutes to go in the first half. There's plenty of time. You all have all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time. But yeah, I want to see a touchdown. Let's run a bit. We have time to do that too. Ball field at the 15-yard line to the 30 to 33. So not bad field position for the Buffalo Bills to start off with. I think it might be our best. Oh, no, it's not, because we stopped into a 3-and-out or turnover on downs earlier. But some of our best field position of the day so far. So again, last drive wasn't good at all. We started inside the 5, at the 2, I believe it was, got to the 4, and then we had to punt. So hopefully we have a better offensive series this time around. Get in the end zone. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. We did see Diggs get frustrated on that last drive. I wouldn't mind seeing him involved in this series. Just don't try to force the ball to him. Allen's going to take off. Allen's going to run up the middle, get to the 48, 49-yard line. Going to be enough for a first down, about 14 yards on the play. 1st and 10. Gilliam, Motor, and Cook pound the ball constantly. I wouldn't mind that. We've seen some lanes today. Both Singletary and Cook have seen some lanes. Josh Allen's 3 rushes for 25 yards. Injury timeout here. Ryan Bates is down. Can't handle this. Can't handle it. Injuries on that offensive line are not good. It's not a good offensive line to begin with. Tommy says Bills take the lead on this drive. I'll leave that comment up. If you're calling it, then I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. See if you're accurate. I hope you're right. Sure, a lot of us hope you're right. But Ryan Bates is down. So more injuries to the offensive line, which just can't afford them. Diggs needs to calm down. He'll calm down. I mean, we saw a few weeks ago Coach McDermott take him to the side when he needed to and just calm down. He'll calm down. He's excited. He's passionate. He wants to win. And I completely understand that. Completely understand that. I think New England has the ball in the red zone finally. So New England might score points. No, they don't. No, they don't. It's Cincinnati again. Since he's in the red zone again. This is insane. Well, you can't shoot for New England ever. What score? Score is 10-6. Shows up on your screen. O-line is porous. Absolutely right. O-line is porous. Some scores around league against Cincinnati up on New England 15-0, and they have the ball back in the red zone. Carolina is up 21-7 over the Lions. So the Lions did all this work to get back in the playoff picture. Now you're going to lose. Oh, it looks like New England got a turnover by McCourty. Whereas like Bakker, he's active today. And Bates is walking on the sideline now, so that's good to see. Greg Van Rotten comes in. Shotgun formation on 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Knox in motion to the top of the screen. 4 wide receiver set. And it's time to throw. Looks underneath the Cook. Cook takes it into Bears territory. Gets about 9.5. Maybe it'll give him the 10 on the play. Might be another first down. So, yeah, the Lions are going to do all this work. Lions are going to do all this work to come back and give themselves a chance in the playoffs. Hey, Mom, good to see you. Love you. And they're going to lose to the Panthers. Not a good look, guys. Not a good look. And it's going to have to be disheartening. It's going to be interesting to see how the Lions do moving forward as well if they lose this game. 2nd and short 1, shotgun formation, 2:14 to go. They hand the ball off to Cook. Cook up the middle, first down. That's going to be a 2-minute warning. It's going to be a 2-minute warning. Good job by Buffalo. Into Chicago territory. 1st and 10. They're going to have the ball at the 36-yard line. Again, double dip here. Double dip here. Can leave Bates out there and crutches. Can he use the crutches to help him? Ike Bakker is active today. Ike Bakker is active today. But again, don't know how much we'll use him in the game today just because this is his first game on the active roster for the Bills. We'll be seeing Mom and Fam later today after the Bills hopefully clinch the division. But they're currently trailing 10-6 with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Saints trailing the Browns 10-0 there with about 2.5 to go in the first half. Ravens now up 12-0 over the Falcons. The play, however, is under review. Huntley with a pass to Robinson for 6 yards and currently a touchdown. Bengals up 15-0 over the Patriots. The Giants trailing the Vikings 10-7 with 2.5 to go in the first half there. The Lions trailing the Panthers 21-7. 2 minutes to go in that first half. The Chiefs up 14-0. Geno Smith is back, but the Chiefs up 14-0 with 5.5 to go in the first half there. Titans and Texans still scoreless. Those are the scores around the league. Yeah, I mean, you have to say Seahawks defense is holding up. 14 points allowed in the first half. What more can you expect? Unfortunately, Geno Smith and that offense just not putting up numbers. Jumping in a little late. Likes to score. Yeah, Tyler Bass did miss an extra point. But again, Current wind conditions in the Windy City are 20 mile per hour with about 30 to 4 mile per hour wind gusts. So, and the extra point was all on the wind. It was all the wind. I mean, ball went up and phew, just took off. So yeah, the extra point miss was on Tyler Bass. Obviously, it counts against him, but they shouldn't go for 2. If they get TD right now, you shouldn't go for 2. You shouldn't. You're on the side of the field where Chicago made their extra point earlier. You should have faith in your kicker. I mean, part of me wants to go for 2 every single time, but since they already went for 1 and missed, don't chase points until you have to. Don't chase points until you have to. But yeah, so if you jumped in late, the Bears got the ball first to start the game off. They moved right downfield. Like, we were Swiss cheese, man. Montgomery ran it when he wanted 2. Fields ran it when he wanted 2. Fields went 3 for 3 on the drive, ending in a touchdown. And then Allen and the Bills come right back. Allen goes 3 for 4 with 56 yards, I believe, on the first drive, ending with a 19-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. He was just as open as the Bears receiver was. Back from commercial break, 1st and 10 from the Bears 36-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, halfback delay. Cook up the middle, gets 10, gets 15, gets to about, the offensive line pushing him. Inside the 20 to 19, back in the red zone. So 2 halfback delays for the Bills in this game so far, both working out. We all know how much I dislike the halfback delay, but it's worked out for the Bills so far in this game, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Bears' 19-yard line. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. And looks at the play clock, 10 seconds to go on the play clock. He's going to wait a little bit with 1:15 to go. Shotgun, snap, has a clean pocket. Underneath, tried to go for James Cook, incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 with 1:08 to go. 2 runs over 20 yards, says Krabby Guy. Yep, both halfback delays have gone pretty nicely. Chiefs looking to score before half. Looks like they just picked up a 1st down and got a lot more. Wow. So the Chiefs are probably going to be up. I mean, I have no faith that anyone stops the Chiefs, to be honest with you. Anyone. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Looking to throw. Caught. Davis with the catch. Out of bounds, about 7 yards. Going to be 1:04 left. Diggs still without a catch. Again, 1 catch by Diggs. He has 100 on the season. Uh-oh. Now they're saying, now it looks like he was out of bounds. It does look like he was out of bounds. And they're going to review it. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. Does look like he was out of bounds. It's a shame. It's a shame. Chiefs still almost lose to the Texans. But I don't see the Chiefs losing another game this year. Truth is, you know, if the Bills lose to the Bengals, which is, to me, is a pretty good probability, or possibility, I should say. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 10. Then we're the 3 seed. We go from the 1 seed to the 3 seed. And to be honest with you, I think I'll cheer for the Bills next week, but I think that the Bengals are just playing better right now. Not saying we can't beat them in the playoffs. Not saying we can't beat them in Cincinnati. Not saying any of that. I just think the Bengals are playing better right now. 3rd and 10 for the Bills now after the call on the field was overturned. 3rd and 10 from the 20. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Good blitz pickup by Singletary as Allen's forced to roll out. Throws it into the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Gabe Davis. He had Beasley, I think, open. So it's 4th and 10. Got to try a field goal here, right? 56 seconds to go in the half. You got to try to get points on the board. I don't know what the wind's doing right now in Chicago, but if you're going to go for it on 4th and 10, there's no reason not to have like a 5-yard out route available, and there wasn't. Wow. Yeah, the only way to get 1 seed is to win out. Correct. Bass is in for a field goal attempt. And he misses it. He misses it. It's not even close for a second. Misses it. So it's now 10-6. Tyler Bass is not happy. Like mad, not like head down. Like he's mad about something. Oh, no, it wasn't almost intercepted. Allen saw that he wasn't looking. It's actually a smart play by Allen. He's trying to force the pass interference. If he throws that up a little bit more, you could easily draw pass interference. The announcer even said during the game that if Davis gives a little more effort, he might have been able to draw the pass interference. But Allen saw the face guarding. So there goes the Bills taking lead on that drive. Frank says we're going to lose. I can't keep that the whole game, Frank, but I'll remember. I'll remember that we're going to lose. Panthers at the Lions' 49-yard line. Look like they're getting ready to score again. Wow. So yeah, the Lions winning 5 of the last 6 to get into this position. And now the Panthers are just moving downfield. They're in field goal range now with 25 seconds to go in the first half. Wow. Run was working. It was. It really was. You look at the running stats. Cook's 3 for 46. Allen has over 20 rushing yards. It really was. But still plenty of time in this game. Again, the Bills will start with the ball in the second half, but we still have a minute in this half. So our defense needs to step up again for the Buffalo Bills. But you look at the Bills rushing stats. We have 11 rushing attempts. This is so bad. Why are we not running? I mean, we all know the truth, but this is the numbers right now. We have the home team should be, yeah. I don't know, but anyway, so we have 11 rushing attempts, and we already have over 90 rushing yards, and we're not running the ball more. 11 rushing attempts. What we got here? 93 yards. And we're not running the ball more. We're averaging 8.7 yards a carry. And we're not running the ball more. That's so just bad play calling. And now the Bears have a chance to score before half. Stay with me at halftime. Again, we'll go over the first half stats. Again, for you to say we never adjust on offense or defense, we went 4 straight games to start the season with no touchdowns or points, I believe, allowed in the second half of the game. So we must have adjusted. Fields is sacked on first down. Big sack there. Ed Oliver with his second sack of the day. Call that timeout. Go ahead. See if the Bills can get the ball back. Bills call a timeout. See if we can get the ball back. See what happens. Never know what's going to happen. But we went 3 or 4 straight games without allowing a touchdown in the second half. We obviously make adjustments. How do you feel about Dorsey? It's been 1 year. It's been 1 year. And there have definitely been times throughout the season when we said, that's good play calling. Not so much so far today. Diggs, no catch. Only 1 attempt his way. Only one pass was thrown his way, and it was called back because of a penalty anyway. So it didn't even count as a pass. He has 0 passes intended so far in this game. We're 11-3 for a reason, because we don't make adjustments. It's easy to win when you don't make adjustments in the league. Easy. Now they're going to run the ball on 2nd and 15. Bills have to call their second timeout now, right? Why did you call 1 timeout and not use your second or third? Like, that makes no sense. If you want to try to get the ball back, try to get the ball back. If you want to go into half, why are you forcing them to call another play? Wow. All right. Yep. We'll talk about all this at halftime. So all this at halftime. That's going to do it for the first half. The Bills do receive the ball, start the second half, but we all know about the struggle to start the second half we've had so far this year. So no guarantees. We're just going to score again 10-6 at the half. A Buffalo Bills touchdown, missed extra points while we have 6. Again, if you're just joining us for this game, the Bears got the ball first, moved right downfield, scored touchdown, a 13-yard completion, I believe it was, from Fields. Fields was 3 for 3 on the drive. And they come out fast and they score a touchdown, make it 7-0. Now, the good news for the Buffalo Bills is they come right back and they score a touchdown. Unfortunately, missed extra point makes it 7-6. So we had 2 possessions and we had 2 touchdowns. Dorsey's a work in progress. That's a good way to put it, Scott. He's a work in progress. To be determined. I want the number 1 seed. Let's go. We can take it. Let's go. Well, yeah, I want the number 1 seed too. But let's be honest. If we play like this in the first half against Cincinnati, we might be blown out. Like we'll come back and hopefully win this game, right? We'll still hope for that. You bet on the first half? Sorry. Unless you bet the under in the first half, then I think you're good. But I'm sorry that you bet on the first half of this game. But the Bears are up 10-6. I ain't checking my parlays, by the way. Okay. My parlays are my parlays. About as good as yours was if you bet on the first half of the game. Oh, man. So the Bills trailing 10-6. Get you some statistics here, and we'll talk about the game again. Happy holidays to everybody. If you're enjoying the Christmas Eve season, enjoy it. Hope you have 5 years without a running game. No excuses. None whatsoever. I'm not making any excuses. And you can't blame Ken Dorsey because it was the same with Brian Dable, right? It seems like the Bills have a running game when they want to. So I just don't know why they don't want to. Honestly, I don't. Don't know at all. Yeah, drink or smoke something. Whoever changed your bad attitude. No, I mean, I think we come back and win this game. Like I figured it was that earlier. I expect to see a completely different team in the second half. At least we hope, right? This is Kansas City versus Houston for us, right? Like, or Philadelphia versus Chicago. These outs aren't as easy as people think they are. These games aren't as easy just because they're 3-11 or whatever the record is, right? 3-11, yeah. Just because they're 3-11 doesn't mean it's going to be as easy as people think it's going to be. But let's talk about some stats here in the first half for the Chicago Bears, who are up at the half, 10-6. Justin Fields, 8 of 12, 55 yards, and that touchdown. Montgomery, 9 rushes for 60 yards, averaging 6.7 yards a carry. Justin Fields, 4 rushes for 7 yards. So we're doing a good job containing Justin Fields. So that's something you got to be happy with. Herbert, 2 of 4 for 2 rushes for 4 yards. And Mustipher, don't know who that is, but apparently he has a rush for no yards. So good for him. Receiving the ball, you got Pringle, 1 catch for 20 yards. Kmet, 2 for 12. Montgomery, 2 for 11. Jones, 1 for 8. Pettis, 1 for 6. He's the one that has a touchdown. And Herbert, 1 for -2 yards. Santos is 1 for 1 on extra points, 1 for 1 on field goals. And really, that's the difference of the game right now. That's the difference of the game because Bass is 0 for 1 on extra points and 0 for 1 on field goals. Defensively for the Bears, Brisker does get credit for the sack, even though the sack was for a loss of literally 0 yards. So he does get credit for the sack there. Going to the Bills side Allen 7 of 12 for 89 yards, a touchdown, and that interception. But yeah, you look at the Bills, 3 drives, 2 of them end in the red zone. 1 pick. Actually, that one wasn't in the red zone because of the holding penalty. That ends in a pick, and then the missed field goal. Again, 3 out of 4 drives. That means we're in Bears territory with a chance to score. Hopefully, again, we see a better team in the second half, a team that's able to hold on to the ball. Tyler Bass will make a few kicks if he needs to. James Cook, leading rusher, 3 carries for 46 yards, averaging 15.3 yards a carry, and we're not running him more. 15.3 yards carry, and we're like, 3 is enough in the first half. Come on. 3 runs for Allen for 24 yards, and 4 runs for Singletary for 23, which is having 5.6 yards a carry. Why are we not looking at this and saying, hey, we can run the ball? They seem to be doing a good job on Diggs, but they're not doing a good job stopping our run attack. Maybe we can use our running attack to get Diggs open more frequently. Just run more. Yes. Just run more. Receiving, Gabe Davis, our leading receiver, 2 catches for 34 yards and that touchdown. Dawson Knox, 2 for 25. Gilliam, 1 for 12. Beasley, 1 for 9. And Cook, 1 for 9. Bass, 0 for 1 on field goals, 0 for 1 on extra points. Hines, 2 returns, not too bad. 41 yards, averaging 20.5 per return. Our defense, Oliver is listed as only having 1 sack. I thought you would credit Oliver for both those sacks on Fields. Both those sacks on Fields. I thought he would get credit for both of them, but I might be wrong. Hey, they stopped him to a field goal. Chiefs only up 17-0 at the half. So, yay them. But, yeah, Geno Smith, 9 of 15 for 77 yards. He's back in the game, but it doesn't matter if he is or isn't. But look at some other stats from this game. First downs, Bills win 10-7 there. Third down efficiency, the Bills only 1 of 3 on third downs. The Bears 2 of 6. So both teams only 33% third downs. Does say something. I mean, we only had 4 possessions. Trying to light. Let me get some light in here. We've only had 4 possessions, but we've only had 3 third downs. So, and one of those was an interception. So hopefully we do a little bit better there. Fourth down efficiency, the Bears are 1 for 2 there. So technically, if you look at the Bears on extending drives, you have to look at that and say they are 3 of 8 on extending drives. Rushing yards, Bills 93, Bears 71, passing 89-50 in favor of the Bills. Bills leading in total yards 182-121. So both teams account for 1 sack, 1 interception thrown. 4 penalties by the Bills for 30 yards, 1 for the Bears for 10 yards. I think that's a big factor, and special teams is playing a factor in today's game as well. Bears lead time possession 16.5-13. So those are your stats so far in the first half. Again, the Bills will start the second half with the ball, and I hope we take the lead on that drive. But yeah, I mean, all we can talk about, honestly, run the ball. Run the ball. That, to me, that's the biggest adjustment that needs to be made for our offense. It looks like, despite what some of you have said in the chat, it looks like our defense has made adjustments. And after that first drive where they moved right downfield on us, we've only allowed a field goal. And remember, that field goal started at the Bills' 38-yard line. So, for everyone who says we need to make adjustments, or we don't make adjustments, I feel like those stats alone should tell you something. First drive of the game, the Bears got 7 points. Since then, the rest of the first half, only 3. So we have made adjustments on defense, and I hope to see those continue, right? Because the Bears are going to make adjustments too. So we just have to trust that Leslie Frazier is going to be on top of his game, which he normally is, and he'll be able to adjust as well. Hopefully the Bills come out and take the lead, because a lot of times it has seemed in the first drive of the second half for Bills opponents, they've been able to do kind of the same thing, move downfield pretty well, and then that adjustment is made shortly thereafter to help us out. So none on offense. No, the adjustment on offense is easy. You run the ball. Run the ball and get Diggs involved. The fact that, statistically, there has not been a single pass thrown Diggs' way. The only pass that was thrown Diggs' way was incomplete and was called back due to, illegal man downfield or whatever it was. Can we widen the field goal post? For windy games, just ask to widen the field goal post. Don't know if they'll allow that. But this is something, Tyler Bass has to be ready for this too. Like, I'm giving him outs because of how windy it is and all that. Yeah. But the playoffs aren't going to be any better. Like, the weather's not going to be calm unless we're playing in a dome. Which, if you look at the AFC teams who are going to be in the playoffs, you got the first 4 seeds are going to be in whatever order you want: Cincinnati, Kansas City, Buffalo, and Tennessee. So, yay, go play Tennessee, hopefully. But if we're the 2 or 3 seed, we're not going to play Tennessee for quite a while in the AFC Championship game. Then you look at the wild card teams. You got Miami would be nice. LA would be nice. Then you got Baltimore. Like, 3 of those teams have other cold temperatures themselves. So we can't use that as an excuse. They'll have wins as well. All right, so right now, scores around the league. We'll talk about that for a little bit. The Browns up on the Saints 10-3 at the half. The Ravens are up 14-3 over the Falcons at halftime. The Bengals up 22-0 over the Patriots at getting ready for halftime. The Vikings up 10-7 over the Giants as that game goes into halftime as well. The Panthers up 24-7 over the Lions at half. Kansas City up 17-3 at the half. Seahawks were able to get a field goal. Titans already up 7-0. However, the Texans are in the red zone. Again, remember the Texans-Titans game started late due to the blackout conditions in Tennessee. And so that game is just in the first quarter. Yeah, Beasley only with one catch. He only had one catch in the last game as well. So not sure why that happened. Maybe target Beasley a little bit more. Let me get my red zone channel back on my side. My screen and screen went off for some reason. Don't know why, but we got to fix that. Got to fix that. As they're showing the Tennessee Houston game, it does look like Houston did score Burkhead with a touchdown. And again, you look at these games, you know, as a fan base, we walked into this game thinking, oh, Bears 3-11, we're in the division, we have something to play for. This game's going to be easy. Weather's always a factor, obviously. So you do actually, it looks like they recovered a fumble in the end zone for the touchdown. Going into the playoffs, losing to a 3-11 team would be disheartening. Well, the playoffs aren't for another 2 weeks. So let's say we would lose to a 3-11 team, right? Let's say we do. Let's say we lose today, and we still have 2 weeks. I think if we lose this week and then beat Cincinnati and beat New England, I think we're going into the playoffs with plenty of momentum, winning 7 of our last 8. Now, if we lose the next 3 games, that's a different story. Or if we lose 2 of the next 3 games, that's a different story. But it's not just losing to the Bears in week 16. That would be disheartening. There would be so much more going to playoffs that could lead up to that. But again, will Kansas City think about how they were in overtime against Houston in week 15 when they're in the playoffs? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Not only do you hope that we win the division, we win all that, and that these games don't affect you in the playoffs, you hope you don't even think about them. You don't think the wins, the losses, you don't want to think about it. You know, if we don't get the 1 seed because we lose a game down at the end here, can we think about the lead we blew against Minnesota or the first game against the Jets? Yeah, absolutely we could. Absolutely we could. Games should be easy. Not a single game in the NFL is easy. Not a single game in the NFL is easy. You know, we beat Tennessee and the Rams early in the season in blowout fashion. They got outcoached. They weren't ready. They weren't prepared. It was on them. If a team comes ready to play, doesn't turn the ball over, makes smart decisions, it's going to be close. Records don't matter. How many shotgun passes have the Bears thrown beyond 10 yards? Well, the touchdown was 11 yards. So that might be it. That might be it. But no, I mean, we talked about that at the beginning of the game too, right? Like the Bills need to play up. I haven't said they should be playing zero coverage defense sometimes. Like zero coverage defense. So that's how I feel. I feel like the Bills should be playing up. And unfortunately, it's not right now. And I don't know why. But we're getting ready to start the second half. Getting ready to start the second half here in Chicago. Again, the Bills averaging 7.9 yards a play. That's crazy. Stephon Diggs averaging 7.1 targets a game. I expect to see him have more targets than 0 in the second half. Again, thank you all for joining me on this edition of #sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, make it an early Christmas gift. You don't have to even like the content. It's fine. It's fine. I understand. You're not a Bills fan, or this guy's nuts, or we're losing to the Bears. I get it all. So, all right, Bears kicking it off. Hines at the 5 will be returnable from the 2 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25 to the 30 to the 35, down about the 36-yard line. Good return by Hines to start off the second half for the Buffalo. There's a flag. Dang it. You've got to be kidding me. Holding on to the return team. So we're going to be backed up again. That's insane. Saron Neal with the penalty. That's so bad. I'm like, please, I don't understand it. Honestly, I don't. Diggs laugh out. Well, because he knows that it's been a tough game. He understands. He understands how this works. Bills under center. Josh Allen under center. Single step back. Diggs in motion to the top of the screen. Just don't force it to Diggs. I want to see him get involved too, but don't force it. First down goes to Diggs. Diggs gets 10. Gets about 15 on first down. First and 10 Buffalo. That's Diggs' 100th catch of the season and first catch of the game. All right, our offensive lineman back. Bates is back, so that's good. Glad that he is back. First and 10 now for Buffalo, 14:20 to go in the third quarter. Allen under center once again. Really reverse to McKenzie. McKenzie able to break some tackles, get to the 35. The way that play started and looked, glad that he was able to get past the line of scrimmage and get a few yards on that one. They give him the 34. So it's going to be a 5-yard gain, though. So we'll take the 5 yards. We'll take the 5 yards. So good job. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Even McKenzie can average 6 yards a carry. Come on. Single step back. Bill's running again on a little trick play. This time it looks like Hines. And it's going to be a gain of 2 or 3. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're on schedule. We're on schedule here. That's fine. That's fine. We're ahead of schedule. 3rd and 2. We can do this. Run it again. You could still have running as an option here. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. Bill's moving from left to right. Allen has a run back to his left. Looks like Singletary. Allen's going to throws it to Singletary. Gets the first down. It looked like Allen was going to run it. And then when the middle closed up, he quickly pitched it out to Singletary for a first down. Good job by Allen giving him that ball, and Singletary makes the catch, turns, and then runs after catch, gets the first down, and many more. Buffalo win the ball on the first possession of the second half. 12.5 to go in the third quarter. Bills trailing 10-6 here. Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at 48. Fake the handoff. Throws over the middle to Singletary high. Singletary unable to get his hands on it, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. High and behind Singletary. Jumped, got one hand on it, unable to bring it down. Going to be 2nd and 10. Anything else from me on this edition of Hashtag Sports? Bills trailing, have the ball. Allen under center, 2 wide receiver set, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Fake the handoff there. Allen throws underneath to Singletary once again. Get into Chicago territory. About gain 10 there. Might be a first down. Yep, first down for the Buffalo Bills. Or they're saying 3rd down? They're saying 3rd and short. I thought that was 10 yards. I thought that was 10 yards, and that'll be enough for a first down, but they're saying 3rd and short. Still 3rd and 1. Come on. You have 2 plays to get 1 yard. 2 plays to get 1 yard. And under center, you have Knox in at fullback. He goes in motion. So he's now down at the line. Davis goes in motion. Heavy run set. They fake the handoff. Allen's going to run for it. He gets welled into Chicago territory to about the 34. Takes an unnecessary hit that's on him. He needs to get out of bounds before that hit. And it's a small thing right now. I get that. But he needs to get out of bounds before that hit. There's no reason to take that hit there. But it's the first down for the Bills. This drive, 3 rushes, 4 passes. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. They do run the ball once again. Wide open middle of the field. This time Singletary is taking it to the house. Let's go. Let's go. Run the ball. Run the ball. Singletary takes it to the house, and the Bills get the lead. Let's go. Big 32-yard run by Singletary. Why are we not running the ball more? Bills are going to go for 2. Have the offense out there. Up 12-10. Don't know why you're not going up 3 here. 5 wide receivers set. Don't know why you're not trying to go up 3 here. Give Bass his confidence back too, but okay. And looking to throw, throws it back to the end zone, wide open. Khalil Shakir in the end zone. Finally get him something. And the 2-point conversion is good. So the Bills now up 14-10. This is all I want for Christmas is a Bills win. It's not all I want, but it's definitely a good start. Definitely a good start if that's what we can get. Bills up 14-10. They take the first drive of the second half, go downfield, and they score touchdowns. So the Bills have scored touchdowns on both of their first series of each half. Hopefully we do better in the next couple series and get more points on the board. But it is 14-10 Buffalo here in this one. Around the league, got the Saints in the red zone trailing 10-3. Second half started there. Ravens up 14-3 on the Falcons at half. Bengals up 22-0 over the Patriots at half. Giants trailing the Vikings 10-7. 11:56 to go in the third quarter there. Giants have ball close to the red zone. Panthers up 24-7 as the second half just started there against the Lions. Seahawks trailing the Chiefs 17-3 at half. And the Texans and Titans still in the second quarter 7-7 there. Those are scores from around the league. Merry Christmas, go Bills. Merry Christmas to you as well. Hit the like button. I appreciate your screaming from Ecuador. You've hit the like button. If you can hit the like button in Ecuador, you guys can hit the like button. 170 of you watching. 107 of you watching in here. Hit that thumbs up button. As I forgot to change this in the second half, so I do apologize. But now you see it. 14-10. Bills up. Again, hashtag sports sponsored by Mr. Rogers Home. Mr. Rogers Homes. In association with DeanBlundell.com. All that information in the description below. Also, hashtags 2022 charity, the Williams Syndrome Foundation. Again, all super chats during the regular season go directly to that. The Saints look like they have scored. Tyson Hill touchdown. And it looks like the Giants have scored a field goal to tie that one 10-10. So we have a lot of close games so far in these 1 o'clock games. Go Devin. Huge run by Devin. Huge run by Singletary. Now 5 carries for 56 yards. So both of our running backs, hold on. So both of our running backs are averaging more than 10 yards a carry now. Yep. Now, the good news is we ran the ball, 5 or 6 times on that drive alone. So apparently Ken Dorsey saw what we saw. Hey, we can run the ball more. Diggs gets his first catch, his 100th of the season. 8 plays, 86 yards, less than 5 minutes, a little over 4 minutes, ending with a Devin Singletary 33-yard touchdown run. Good job. Good drive. Give him something else to worry about. Have to worry about a running attack, guys. You have to worry about a running attack. Might not believe it, but it's there. It is there. All right, defense, let's go. Tyler Bass back to kick it off. Looks like the Texans might have scored. Or at least it's close to a touchdown. If not, Texans going to take the lead against the Titans. Did Jacksonville win that division? Jacksonville win on Thursday. Bears returning it from the 1, get to the 20, to about the 25-yard line. Good return. Or a good defense, I should say, on the return. I don't know how to do that. Large mouth. I don't know how to do that. I said run the ball. I think we all said run the ball. I'm pretty sure at halftime, all of us were like, hey, can you run the ball? Just pretend. Oh, it's the Broncos and Rams. Oh, even just as bad. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. It's all ugly tomorrow. Pretty triple. But yeah, Jacksonville won on Thursday. So if Houston beats Tennessee, I believe they're tied at 7-8. Oh, we got a little south. A pitch out to Montgomery on first down, and the defense is right there. Big loss on the play. Shaq Lawson, 7-yard loss on first down. It'll be 2nd and 17. Big loss. Good job, Shaq. Pitch out to Montgomery. Shaq's right there. You don't get that. You don't get that. Persistent on the tackle. 2nd and 17. Chicago has 6 plays for negative yards. The Bills only have 1. Shotgun formation. Now, just don't do like something stupid. Give you like pass interference or holding downfield. Give him a free first down. Screen pass to the running back on 2nd down. Milano on the tackle. I'm going to make 3rd and about 8, I believe. 3rd and 7 officially. Less than 10 minutes to go now in the 3rd quarter. Let's go, D. Stop him right here. Stop him right here. Oh, by the way, for everyone who said that the offense doesn't make adjustments, looks like they adjusted something. Yeah, Tommy, me and you, same time. Me and you, same time. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set for the Bears. Tight end goes in motion. Fields has all day to throw. Now he's running out of time. Backed up to the 10. Does pass it. Oh, no. There's a flag downfield on Hamlin. Holding on the defense. Automatic first down. What'd I say? What'd I say? Just don't do anything stupid. No, it's on Trey White. And Trey does not like to call it all. Trey does not like to call it all. Be careful, Trey. Careful. Trey is not happy. That's a hold, man. That's a hold, man. You might not be happy about it, but that's a hold, man. You might not be happy about it, but that's a hold. Sorry. Have a pick 6 and make up for it, though. If you're mad about it, good. Get mad about it. Ooh, incomplete pass. Sorry, I missed it. Was looking down my phone. Got a text. 14-10. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Fields had to throw that one away. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. So annoying that we gave him that first down, though. Carolina's up 31-7 over Detroit. Wow. Who would have thought that was coming? Complete blowout by the Panthers. Moore with a 5-yard touchdown. 31-7. Carolina over Detroit. Yikes. Fields under center for 2nd and 10 from their own 34-yard line. They're going to run it here on 2nd down. Gets maybe a yard. Ball's down! Ball's out! Ball's out! The Bills have it! Ball's out and the Bills have it! Settle falls on the ball. No one knew the ball was out. And it sat there for a second, and Settle falls on it. Dane Jackson forces the fumble. That's definitely a fumble. And listen, people stopped on the play. And Settle's like, no, I see the ball. I'm getting it. Turnover by the Bills. And with 8:39 to go in the 3rd quarter, Bills have the ball in Chicago territory once again. Let's go. Yeah, everyone thought, people were beginning to slow down. And Tim Sal looked down and said, oh, we got the ball up here. We got the stop. We just got fumble recovery, baby. We just got fumble recovery. Bills showing up. It took us a half, but we're showing up. Let's go. Let's go. Clearly a fumble. I don't know why we're taking so long. We resetting the game clock. Settle stood up and started running with it, even though it was touchdown when he recovered it. And so the clock kept running. All right, 8:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bills get the ball. Diggs in the end zone. Let's go. Diggs in the end zone. Why you clock? Our offense is rolling right now, finally. No, you don't need clock. Go long. Single back set for Allen as he's under center. Fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield. Almost intercepted. Threw it across his body to Davis. We love it when it works. We love it when it works. I love sometimes going deep after a turnover. I mean, I know run game's doing well and we should keep doing it. I agree, but almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Which, listen, if you do that too often, it should be intercepted most of the time, or almost intercepted most of the time. It's not going to work that often. Shotgun again. This time they do run with Cook, and Cook has a hole, and he gets inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. Going to be third and about 3. 7-yard run by Cook. And 7-yard run by Cook. Houston goes up 10-7 over the Titans. Shotgun formation for Allen from the 26. Hand off to Cook again. First down to 20, 15, 10, 5. James Cook into the end zone. You're not stopping the running game. You wanted a running game. You got yourself a running game. Another rushing touchdown by the Buffalo Bills. And it's 20-10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know people keep saying we don't have a running game. Listen, when we want to run the ball, we have a running game. 5 rushes, 81 yards now for James Cook. Let's get them both over 100. Let's get them both over 100. Now you kick the extra point. Come on, Tyler Bass. Just make the extra point. They're going for 2 again. I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like it. Shotgun formation. There's 2 men in motion. There's 2 men in motion. There should be like 7 flags on the field. There are. Pass is complete, but it's not going to count. There are 2 men in motion. Gabe Davis makes the catch in the end zone, but it's illegal shift. Illegal shift on the offense. You had 2 guys moving at the same time. 2 guys moving at the same time. I don't understand that at all. Shakir and Singletary both moving at the same time. We're going to go for 2 again. We're going to kick the extra point. Now we're kicking the extra point, it looks like. Bass back in the game. Come on, just make it. Just make it. Let me feel better about everything if you just make this kick. 20-10. Bass comes out for what will be a 42-yard attempt, I believe. Week 16, but you're right. But we haven't tried too many 2-point conversions, so, and Shakir, I don't know how many times Shakir's been out there for a 2-point conversion attempt. Not sure if we have a special plays for 2-point conversions, so just make the extra point. Please make the extra point. Please make the extra point. Please make the extra point. Extra point's up and good. It's through. Tyler Bass gets you that fantasy point. 21-10. Big 2 first drives by Buffalo Bills. James Cook with 80 yards rushing. Bass. Yeah, so you got James Cook now with 81, Singletary with 56, Allen with 36. Looking good, baby. Looking good. 16 rush attempts now. Which means what? No, it's more than 16. No, it's 16. So we had 11 in the whole first half. We have 5 already in 1.5 possessions that we started inside Chicago territory on the second one. Sorry, oh, nice. Sorry, man. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. So the Bills now up 21-10. Feeling good, right? Feeling good. What first half? What first half lull? Sue, I don't know what you're talking about. We were all happy the whole time. We were all happy the whole time. Scores from around the league. The Bengals up 22-0 over the Patriots. The Patriots just don't like scoring, and that's proof last week because they didn't even want overtime. All right. Bills up 21-10. Saints did tie the Browns. They're tied 10-10. Ravens up 14-3 over the Falcons. Bengals up 22-0 over the Patriots. The Giants and Vikings scored 10-10. Lions, Panthers. Panthers up 31-7. Oh, yeah. And the Panthers have the ball. Chiefs still up on the Seahawks 17-3. And the Texans up 10-7 over the Titans. Seahawks have the ball. Listen, everyone talks so highly about the Chiefs. They only have 17 points right now. 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Still shanked it right a bit. Yeah, but he made it. He made it. You just have to make it between the poles. That's all I care about, Scott. Just make it between the poles. So, obviously, running the ball is working to our advantage. Now we got to rely on that defense. Get another turnover. End this game right now. End this game right now. So with Cook being there, do you even consider re-signing Singletary at the end of the year, or is Singletary gone? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Keep Singletary or Singletary gone? Because if Singletary's gone, which I'm okay with that, then we do have to draft another running back though, because Zach Moss is gone. Unless you have Hines there, right? But again, Hines and Cook, a lot of similarities there at back. So if you still want that one, but if you want a big back, you're not looking at Singletary anyway. You're not looking at Singletary anyway, right? So Callie says keep. As I get botted by some bums. I disagree. I don't disagree, but I think they have a lot of similarities. It's the only thing. All right. Bills have a 21-10 lead. Use Mortar as a fullback. All right. Fields. Oh, it was a touchback. I didn't even see it. Fields takes a snap. Montgomery gets the ball. Maybe a yard. Let's go, D. Let's go. Close this game out. 7:50 to go in third quarter. Just end this game right now. End this game right now. Get another turnover. Let's go. Let's go. 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation, fake the handoff. Fields dead to rights. Had to get rid of the ball. Does complete it over the middle, but Edmonds is right there to stop Cole Kmet. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Good job. Good job. Again, Bills with a win. Clinch that division, baby. Clinch that division. Clinch it. Okay, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. Helps out the channel a whole bunch. 3rd and 5 here. Incomplete. Intended for Pettis, who scored the touchdown earlier, and it's going to be 4th and 5, and I think the Bears have to punt from here. Pettis needs to catch that, though. He needs to catch that. That ball hits his armpit. Not his armpit, his shoulder pit, I'll say. Keep them both if you can. Keep everybody. Keep everybody. Then you can spend more draft picks on offensive line. Punch returnable from the 30. Hines trying to reverse field, unable to do so. Gets to 32. Just don't turn the ball over. 6:31 to play in the third quarter. Bills up 21-10, and they just got the ball back. Good third quarter. We haven't said that so far a lot this year. Good third quarter by the Buffalo Bills, right? Good third quarter. You're talking about 15 points. Outscoring a team in the third quarter. We're doing the exact opposite what Miami did to us last week in the third quarter. So the Bills are up. Again, that commercial break, the Bills just got the ball back. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Push the like button helps the Bills play better. Well, it has. It has. Callie says, run it. Run it. Saints Browns still tied 10-10. Falcons in the red zone, trailing the Ravens 14-3. The Bengals up 22-0 over the Patriots. Giants and Vikings. Giants took a 13-10 lead there. Panthers still up 31-7 over the Lions. I'm sorry I laugh. If you're a Lions fan, I'm sorry I laugh. It's just, and this happens so often in the NFL. It's not just the Lions, but with the Lions, you again, as someone said earlier in the comments, you kind of feel bad for them, right? Because they haven't been good since Calvin Johnson's been there. And even then, they only went to the playoffs once. So you do feel bad for the Lions if you have like empathy. I don't, but if you do, then you feel bad for the Lions, and I understand that. But yeah, you did all this hard work. You won 6 of your last 7 or 5 of your last 6. Only loss coming to the Bills. Thank you on Thanksgiving, but still. And now you're losing to a team that everyone projected you to beat. And it's sad if you're a Lions fan. I know that, but we'll see. Anyhow, Texans up 10-7 over the Titans, and the Seahawks trailing the Chiefs 17-3. The Seahawks just went for it on 4th down. It was short. It looks like the Saints just had an interception of Watson, and they're going to be inside the 20. Interception deflected off of a player. It's pass interference on the Chiefs. No, on the offense. Okay. I was going to say the penalty declined, so the Chiefs are going to take over on downs. Seahawks just can't get anything going on offense. I mean, if the Chiefs can figure it out on defense, we all know what they can do on offense. Shoulder pit, not the same as armpit. It is not. If we win the Super Bowl, Singletary is gone. If not, he will return fairly cheap. I think the running back market in today's NFL, I think most running backs are coming pretty cheap. I mean, no offense, but they've become positioned that if you're not willing to sign cheaply, would just like look at the big contracts recently, right? Ezekiel Elliott's the prime example. You signed him to a big deal. He's not nearly the running back he was when he signed to that deal. First plays around to Cook, and unlike the Bears, the turf stops him, and he falls after 5 yards, and he's able to get up and still get another 2. So, run the ball. Run the ball. Oh, no, Devin's been good. Devin's been good. I'm not saying he hasn't been good. But is he expendable is the question. It's not a matter if he's been good or not. Can you pick up another Devin Singletary in the 3rd round and save money? Takes the handoff on 2nd and 3, looking to throw. Allen's going to take off with it. He's going to get the first down and then get down, right? Yes, thank you. Just get down. Just get down. There's a flag down. Holding on the offense. Still 2nd down. 2nd and 13 now. Wow. Another holding. These penalties. As long as the Patriots look done when we play them. The Saints were able to capitalize on the turnover to make it 17-10. Falcons line up for a field goal, still down 14-3. It would make a 1-possession game if they make it. So many holdings. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set to the top, to the bottom. Singletary to the left of Allen. Another halfback delay. He gets the ball. He has room. He has room. He gets to 36. Gain about 6 or 7. Cousins throws a pick in the Giants Vikings game. I'm not saying Devin Singletary is not good. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But what's your cap number? Carolina with a big play, looking to get into the end zone here. Try to close this gap against Carolina. So it's 3rd and 7 now for the Bills. Singletary to the left of Allen, who's in shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. It's Diggs and Davis, it looks like. Allen looking that way. Throws off his back foot to Knox. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. They force a punt. They force a punt. Every game, multiple holdings. No, it's become a problem, and it will definitely be a problem in the playoffs. Penalties can be a problem. And that was one of my 3 keys to victories. We have to keep penalties down. And we haven't done a good job of that. To me, I think we're on pace to get like 8 or 9 penalties in this game, and that's just too many. Just too many. Punts in the air, on the way. Takes a decent Buffalo Bills bounce. Not as good as the Bears bounce they got earlier in this game. It's going to keep rolling, though. It's still rolling. It's still rolling. They want to go commercial, and that ball's still rolling. Rolls. It's down to 3. Are they saying we touched it? Because it was rolling for quite some time. It was rolling for quite some time. It's hard to come back from a 2nd and 20 or whatever it was. We still ran the ball on 2nd down. I'm not upset with the play calling there. I'm not. I mean, the penalty puts you behind the change on 2nd down. What can you do? You run the ball, make it 3rd and manageable. Detroit does score a touchdown. Zylstra gets in the end zone. See what my fantasy team is doing since we're in the playoffs. You think the officials want to keep the clock going. Guys, if it's holding, he got to drag him down to the ground, man. Drag him down to the ground. I only have 2 players playing right now. And neither one of them are doing that hot for me. But there's still plenty of time, so. Still plenty of time. Plenty of time. Our O-line's banged up. It is. It needs to get healthy. It needs to get healthy. But still up 21-10. Defense is playing well. We're up 21-10. We win this game 21-10. I'm happy. We win this game. I'm happy. Again, with the win, the Bills clinch the AFC East. They're reviewing the interception in the Vikings game. Ball is incomplete. Call is reversed. 9-8 watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. But apparently, at least a couple of them are just people or bots telling me that online dating is a thing. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad they're still here. Glad that they're still here. Letting us know that online dating is good because, you know, as a married man, who knows? If we touched it, I see what you're saying. If we touched it and let it keep rolling, it was boneheaded play. Well, hopefully we didn't touch it. I don't know if we did or didn't. I just saw the refs not moving. So, but yeah, I wouldn't disagree because there's no reason to touch that ball. There's no Browns play, and they're saying we did at the 11. Why? Why did we touch it at the 11? Whatever. Pitch it on 1st down. Nothing. Nothing. Settle with a huge tackle off the line of scrimmage. Oh, so we did. So the Bills didn't touch it. The back judge just blew the play dead. Yeah, the back judge just ruled it dead. Online dating for both should be illegal. So it's not on the Bills. It was the back judge. I didn't get to listen to everything Gene said there, but he said the Bills didn't touch it. The back judge ruled it dead. Oh, don't get a penalty. Don't get a penalty. And kill Harry from wide receiver from the Bears trying to start problems. Did New England's defense do something to score? Because the offense did. Yeah, New England's defense scored a touchdown. Are they saying he was out of bounds? Hey, New England scored. It was the defense, but they scored. All right, 3rd and 8 for the Bears. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. No, 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. My bad. And Fields' pass is batted down. My bad. Fumble. No, they're saying incomplete. Batted down at the line. Now Herbert is getting into it with Milano. Do not turn this into a chippy game, Buffalo. Just walk away. Just walk away. Herbert, the backup running back for the Bears, blocking Milano on the play. Then Milano and him get into it after the play. No flags down, so it's going to be 4th and 8. But if you're the coaching staff, you look at the Bills and you say, don't start nothing, don't finish nothing. All you need to finish is this game. That's it. Remember that pick 6 I was talking about? I hope so, Sue. I hope so. Bears back to punt after going 3 and out once again. Been a completely different second half for the Bills in the second half. Hines unable to hold the ball at the snap when he first comes down, but he's able to get it and runs it to 39. And that's where the Bills will start. 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Bills up 21-10. This is when discipline's nice. It is. It is. So make sure you stay disciplined. I know Poyer earlier this week talked about how this is probably one of the best locker rooms, if not the best locker room right now in the NFL. That's awesome to hear. You always love hearing that kind of stuff. But yeah, really happy with this team. Second half performance especially. And again, with the win here today, the Buffalo Bills do win the AFC East. All right, let's go some scores around the league. Bills have the ball. Saints up 17-10. Browns have the ball. Ravens up 14-6, but they have a 4th and 3, so it looks like they're getting ready to punt. Bengals are up on the Patriots 22-6. Is that return? X-point from their focus no good. Of course it's not. Vikings trailing the Giants 13-10. The Lions missed an extra point. They're down 31-13. Seahawks have the ball, trailing 17-3, and the Titans trailing the Texans 10-7. Looks like Seattle just had a big play. Looks like a run play by Walker. And Walker's been really good this year. Really good this year. And so they have the ball at midfield. All right, Josh Allen under center. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. Throws it to Diggs. Makes the catch into Bears territory. And he runs backwards. He's trying to create running backwards. That's the second catch of the day. Going to be 1st and 10. Bills been second team many times this season. Yeah, but they've also failed to score in the second half many times this season. I mean, talk about 2 different teams sometimes. Remember they went through that stretch after that Packers game against the Jets, against the Patriots, against some of those teams. They didn't score at all in the second half. So, we had 3 games back to back where we only scored 9 points total in the second half. Quick pass from Allen to Shakir, who has a catch, which has been rare to say this season. Blackshear playing well in Carolina. 2nd and 5, 55 seconds to go. So one more play. Run the ball here just to end the quarter. Just to end the quarter. The Bears have had 24 yards total since the end of the first quarter. We're almost done with the third here, and they've had 24 yards. So, again, for everyone saying that Leslie Frazier doesn't adjust, yada, yada, yada. Run the ball. Pass is complete to Davis. He gets the first down. He fumbled the ball, though. And the Bears have the ball. Davis thinks he was down. Run the ball. End the quarter. It's Bears ball. Bears ball. It's not close. It's already coming out. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's the Bears ball. Good play by the defense. Who was that? Number 44 of the Bears, punching the ball straight out. Good job by him, but if you're Gabe Davis, you need to know better. If you're Gabe Davis, you need to know better. Keep him in it, guys. Keep him in it. You can't just put the final nail in the coffin. Matthew Adams forces the turnover. And good job by him. Got a good play. Good play made. But yeah, like, why don't you run the ball there? Run the ball there. I just don't understand it. Run the ball there. You end the quarter. Even if you can get the first down. But there's no reason I think you wouldn't get the first down because you've been able to get 5 yards of carry, it seems like. Fields with time going deep. Pass is complete. I'm saying he's still up. Jones gets a big play. Wow. Big play. Elam and White both there, unable to get there in time. Wow. And all of a sudden, we're going to start the fourth quarter with the Bears in deep in Bills territory, getting ready to score. Wow. I mean, okay. So we can be mad at them not running the ball on that third down, right? We can be. It's fair. It's fine. It's fine. But let's not forget, it was a completion to Gabe Davis. And if Gabe Davis goes down instead of fumbling the ball, we do end the quarter with the ball first down. So we can't blame Ken Dorsey. We can't blame Josh Allen. Like, sure, we want to run the ball more, but the play worked. The play worked, so we can't blame them. But then he has to fumble the football. And then a big play. And now the Bears have the ball start the fourth quarter at the Bills' 23-yard line for no reason. For no reason. Other than Gabe Davis needs to fumble the football. Bills up 21-10, start the fourth quarter. Saints up 17-10 over the Browns. Falcons still trailing the Ravens 6-14. Bengals still up 22-6 over the Patriots. Vikings now up 16-13 over the Giants. X points up and good. Cousins touchdown to Hockenson. That's his second of the day. Lions still trailing the Panthers 31-13, end of 3. Chiefs up 17-3 at the end of 3. Texans up on Titans 10-7 at the half. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, because even the pass play before that, when Diggs caught it, he was trying to make something happen instead of just going down. He loses yards, like 2 or 3 yards, just going backwards. You thought Gabe Davis was the next Andre Reed. He is not. Let this team win a Super Bowl. Everyone will be loving every single player on this team. Doesn't even matter. We don't need a next Andre Reed. We need the first Gabe Davis to not make dumb bonehead plays like that. That's what we need. That's what we need. It's not an excuse. I'm saying that the play was successful. Was the play not successful? Before the fumble, was the play not successful? It's not an excuse. And you talk about running the ball, they ran the ball pretty well in that third quarter. Pretty effectively. Not only pretty effectively, but quite a bit. If you look at play selection in the third quarter, they probably ran the ball more than they passed the ball. Do you just want to abandon the pass altogether? Say forget about it. Forget about it. Just don't pass the ball at all. Like, no. You have a potential Bears pass game resurges against Bills. They haven't done anything on offense right now. I mean, that play was more. That one play was one they had in the second and third quarter up to that point combined. So shotgun formation, start of the fourth quarter. Just Fields hands the ball off to Montgomery. Montgomery gets maybe 3 yards on the play. Poyer and Elam there on the tackle. Bears are deep in our territory. I know that. Bears now in the red zone for 2nd and 7 from 19. Hurts under center. Run the ball again. Montgomery refusing to go down. Gets about 5. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. So again, Bills win this game. They're on a 6-game winning streak, and they clinch the AFC East. And we're 12-3, by the way. Like, what more do you want? Yeah, I would love for them to have that killer instinct too, but let's be honest, most of the games in playoffs can be one-possession games. So I would love for them to have that killer instinct. I formation on 3rd down. They're going to run the ball here because they're going to go for it on 4th down. No gain on the play. This is interesting. They're going to go for it on 4th down, but if you kick a field goal, if you make it, you're only down 1 score. I think that's interesting, but the wind is against them in the 4th quarter, I believe. We're doing close teams out in the playoffs. I wish I was seeing this Pats air to my air. Sorry about that. But I'm glad you could join us. Glad you could join us. 4th and 2. I formation. Fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Wide open. Over the middle. Pass complete. Trey White was right there. Made the tackle right after the catch. Griffin catches it. Needs to extend his arm to get the first down, but is able to. And it's going to be first down for the Bears. Trey White's right there. Trey White, you can't have any bad coverage. Good tackling there by Trey White. You can even challenge the spot. I don't know if he extended before his knee was down, is the question. But do you really want to challenge that? And McDermott does throw a challenge flag. Now, remember, he throws a challenge flag, and that's fine. But he doesn't just have to win the challenge. It cannot be a first down, right? Like if he goes back half a yard and it's still a first down, the Bills lose the challenge. I always hate spot challenges. I think it's really hard. It's a good tackle by White. Everything's done as well as it could be by White, in my opinion. That's the tight end he's going up against. We'll see if they get a better angle of it when we come back from commercial break. But, I mean, if he stops him there, then Bills take over. But I just don't know if he stopped him or not. Even without the extension, I don't know what to expect there. Just got word from Paul and Mario. There will be no post game today, so everyone enjoy your holiday. They will be doing something later this week to give you a post game on this one, but no post game tonight. Tomorrow, enjoy your holiday. They are definitely doing the same thing. Again, happy holidays. Why challenge it? Because it was 4th down. You can get the ball back. It was 4th down. You can get the ball back. Just a reminder, again, if you're not subscribed to hashtag sports, hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Again, if I get to 100, that'd be like, I want my first Christmas gift to be the Buffalo Bills clinching the division. He's short and he was down. Great. But do we have an angle good enough to show that? I think that his knee was down before he extended the ball. I'll say that. I think that's accurate. But I need to see an angle of where's the ball when his knee's down without extending. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Because all the angles I've seen so far are at a different, they're not like right at the line of scrimmage or right down, they're at angles. So can you really tell where the ball is from those vantage points? Now, again, you can put, you're the NFL, you could put things together and figure it out. But we'll see if they do that. Again, spots are, to me, spots are the hardest thing to overturn. Spot fouls are just the hardest thing to overturn, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, again, have a great Christmas and great holiday if you're not celebrating Christmas, whatever you guys celebrate, or if you're watching from a different country. Have a great day. That would be a breakout for Davis. He does have 7 returns or 7 receiving touchdowns. He got a 7th today. All right, so the yellow graphic is also off, apparently, according to what Gene says. And again, Buffalo could take over. Are we winning this challenge? I think so. Especially knowing that now that I know that the yellow line, the graphic was off and it needed to be a 13 out of 13 and a half, that makes a huge difference. And so I think we win this challenge. Hit put 1 in the comment section if you think he's short. Hit it 2 if you think he got it. But I think he's clearly short. I mean, Trey White does a great job there. You gotta give Trey White a lot of credit there. Trey White does a good job. I'm just drinking tea. Nothing fancy. I got my family coming for Christmas. Turnover on downs. The Bills win the challenge. Bills win the challenge. Good challenge by McDermott. For a bunch of people who always criticize McDermott's time management, timeouts, and challenges, got one right there. Gotta like that. Can't see it to vote. Well, we win. We win. Bills get the ball back at the 13 and a half. 12:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Don't turn the ball over. Run the ball. Eggnog and rum. I do love me some spiked eggnog. All right, just run the ball. Pass it if necessary, but stay ahead of chains. Shotgun formation. Give to Cook. Cook takes it. Gets about 4 or 5 yards. That's all I need to do. The rest of this game, that's all I need to do. That's it. 4 yards each play. Bears, no points. I award you no points. And my God, have mercy on yourself. Simple wrong would have been okay. But. 2nd and 7. Bills have 198 rushing yards today. Single back set. That's James Cook back there. Nope, fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Safe throw. Throws it directly to a Bears linebacker. Throws it directly to a Bears linebacker. I don't even. What? What? He overthrows Cook, I guess? What is that? What in the world? So now we're losing a turnover battle 3-1. Wow. Shotgun formation for the Bears. Screen pass to Montgomery. He loses yards. At least his defense has stepped up. Why did you not run the ball on 2nd down? I understand not banning the pass completely. I always understand that. But wow. I just can't. No, that's what's going to lose us playoff games is Allen making stupid plays like that. Offside I formation, run the ball on 2nd and 12, tackle at the line of scrimmage. Good job. Oliver with the tackle. Good job. 3rd and 12. But now we're in the same situation. If they don't get the 3rd down, they kick a field goal, they're only down 1 score. Wow. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, 3 to the bottom of the screen. Again, the Bears move from left to right. Fields rolling out. He's going to try to take off with it, and he has nowhere to go. He does make 1 man miss to gain 2 yards, but good job by the Bills. Hey, listen. Say what you want about this Bills game right now. Say what you want about the Bills defense, but look what Justin Fields is not doing. I even said at the beginning before the game started, he's going to get 1 or 2, but we just need to contain him when we can. He hasn't even gotten 1 or 2. Look at the rushing yards for the Bears. 6 rushes for 10 yards. Santos going up for the field goal attempt. Again, this makes it a one-possession game. 35-yard attempt. Snaps down, kick is up, and the kick is good. I'm used to playing in Chicago. I know how to make field goals here. 21-13. The defense does their job. The defense does their job. 10-19 to go. Bills up by 8. Bills up by 8. Wow. Yeah, and again, this defense is keeping us in this game. I appreciate it, but keeping us in the lead here because Allen, this offense isn't. 2 turnovers in the fourth, late third, early fourth. Just can't believe it. Just can't believe it. Seattle, Kansas City, still 17-3. It looks like Seattle has the ball. Geno Smith only 130 passing yards in today's game. As I know I have Geno Smith on my fantasy team. That's why. Saints up 17-10. So we have a few one-score games so far. The Bills-Bears, a one-score game now. 21-13, 10-19 to go in that one. Saints up 17-10 over the Browns. The Ravens up 17-6 over the Falcons. The Bengals now only up 22-12 over the Patriots. The Giants trailing the Vikings 17-13. Panthers up 34-13. Seahawks had the ball in the red zone, trailing 17-3. Texans up 10-7. That game still in the third quarter. Actually, the third quarter just started in that one again. Remember, the Titans game started late due to the blackout in Tennessee. So hopefully everyone's okay there in the Tennessee area. Atlanta looking to score in the red zone. Nice catch inside the 5 by number 5 for Atlanta. And they're going to have a first and goal, trailing 17-6. Bench Dorsey and Josh. Can't blame Dorsey for that throw. Yeah, I want him to run the ball more too, but can't blame Dorsey for the turnovers. As Scott said, he's a work in progress. Work in progress. Your frustration, if you're mad, and I see all the red faces and I agree with them, you have to be mad at Allen. You haven't met Allen. Allen shaving points. Maybe. At this point, you almost wonder because that was right to the linebacker, like right to him. I just don't understand it. All right, Bills gonna get the ball back. Watch the onside kick attempt. Watch out for the onside kick. Watch out for the onside kick. That's all I gotta say. It's hard to have an onside kick when a player's holding the ball, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. Line drive, kick, fumbled. We're gonna get the ball to the 10. Oh, good job, Hines. He gets the ball only to about the 16, but after he fumbled that ball, I'm surprised he got to the 16. Wow. Looks like Seattle just threw an interception too. I didn't know that MVP was a conversation going into today, guys. Not gonna lie. I didn't think it was a conversation going into today. So the fact that you guys thought it was, I don't know. That wasn't something I was thinking about. I'm thinking about winning games and Super Bowls and such. When was the last time an MVP won the Super Bowl, by the way? Actually, not that long ago. Mahomes did it. Or Brady did it too. Run the ball on first down. Cook gets 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Spread of this game ended at 8, Callie. Ended at 8 on the number. 2nd and 9. It's 2nd and 9. And shotgun, screen pass to Cook. Throwing it downfield, and he just can't hit McKenzie. Why are you throwing that to McKenzie? Give me 3rd and 9. 9:30 to go in the 4th quarter. Be the 4th time in the NFL. Oh, I have to also remember that. Wait. Yeah, for a while it was impossible, but when it was 3 division winners, 3 wild card teams back in the 90s and prior, that could have happened. Yeah, sure. And back then, you had a few divisions with 5 teams in it. So, yep. Shotgun formation, run back to his left, Knox to his right. McKenzie goes in motion to top of the screen. Bottom of the screen, you got Diggs. Top, you got McKenzie, and then Davis. Rolling out, coming back. Don't get a safety. Throws it away. So forced to punt. 3 and out. In a 1-possession game. Wow. 9:20 to go. Well, 2 great drives to start off this half and nothing since. Nothing since. It's going to be Martin's 3rd punt of the day. At least he's not in the back of his own end zone this time. Martin with a good punt. Good punt. This one's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Good punt. All right. Come on, D. Shame it is defense lets up 1 time, and this could be a tie game. And everyone's going to look at the defense. Since that first drive, this defense has played really, really well. Since the first drive of this game, the defense has played really, really well. But all that matters is this one now because the offense couldn't put this game away. Couldn't put this game away. Again, guys, do not forget, I just was contacted by Paul. There's no post game today. Paul and Mario will get together later this week to do a post game, but they want you to enjoy your Christmas with your family. And I do too. Right on first down, we second and about 6. Gain of 4. All right, 6 of you watch. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, please be sure to do so. We got a 1-possession game here. Bills win. They win the AFC East and are on a 6-game winning streak. If we lose today, well, if we win or tie, we clinch the division. If we lose today, if Miami loses or ties tomorrow, we clinch the division. But let's not be like Dallas. Let's just take care of business right now. They pitch it out to Montgomery, nothing. Loses yards. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Charlie, thank you for joining us. Again, best way to help out this, if you enjoy the content, if you're happy I'm here, simply hit that thumbs up button. Hashtag charity, the Williams Syndrome Foundation. Again, if you want to donate, super chat, whatever you want to do, we appreciate it. But if you can't, we understand. Just share this video, like this video, let people know we are live for this game. A game that shouldn't be this close. You know, a close win against Miami last week, I'm fine with. Maybe not how it all played out at times, but there's a late flag. 12 players in the offensive huddle. I mean, you want to talk about mistakes, right? Kind of like 2 players in motion on a 2-point conversion. We're not making too many of those mistakes. I don't think we've had a 12-man in the huddle penalty all year. Lionel pick 6. Could it happen? Let's find out. 3rd and 13. Bills call timeout. Bills call timeout. All right, Gary, I'm going to leave that up. See if it happens. Gonna see if it happens. Bills up by 8. 107 watching. Thank you again. I'll go through some scores real quick as the timeout is in progress here. Bills call timeout. Bears have the ball. It's 3rd and 13. Saints up 17-10 over the Browns. Browns have the ball. 2:08 to go in that game there. Browns have the ball near midfield. Atlanta trailing the Ravens 17-6. Ravens have the ball. Less than 6 minutes to go in that game. Patriots have the ball trailing the Bengals 22-12. Vikings up 17-16 with 5:20 to go in the 4th quarter there. Panthers up on the Lions 34-13. Doesn't look like the Lions are going to come back in that one. Chiefs in the red zone up 17-3 over the Seahawks. Texans up on the Titans 10-7. Bears going. Fields needs to roll out. Trying to get away. Milano Big tackle by Milano in the open field, and it's no gain. It's going to be 4th and 13. They're going to be forced to punt. Big play by Milano. Maybe not pick 6, Gary, but big play nonetheless. Bears punt. Hines up to get the punt into Bears territory, ready to the 40. Down at the 38. So we're inside. There's a flag. Never mind. Never mind. Legal block in the back. Wow. So there goes that great field position. All right, Bills out the ball 1st and 10 at their own 44 after the penalty. Single back set. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. Runs a stretch play on 1st down to Singletary. Singletary breaks the tackle, gets to about the 50-yard line, game about 7 on 1st down. So why don't we just run the ball? Just run the ball. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Just keep running the ball. Don't understand it. Too many penalties, too many turnovers. 2 of my 3 keys to victory gone, but we're still in a good shot. Have a good chance to win this game. Singletary 8 rushes for 72 yards, under 10 yards a carry, unacceptable. We're probably going to stop running the ball now. 2nd and 2. Singletary running again. Never mind, he's back over 10 because this is a big run inside the 30, inside the 25 to about the 22-yard line. Big run by Singletary. That might put him over 100. That puts him at 98. Big run by Singletary. Bills field goal wins the game. Do you trust Tyler Bass right now? He did make his last extra point, though. First and 10 from the 22. Kansas City did score another touchdown. Singletary run behind blockers again. This time, no gain on the play. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Yeah, hi. Hi. I'll say hi. You hit the thumbs up button. Trade. Got you. T-Bone. T-Bone. What's that? Dumb and Dumber? Well, that's T-Bone. T-Bone said that. Well, that's T-Bone. Bills up 21-13. Looks like the Bears called their first timeout. 2nd and 9 with 5:53 to go. Again, there are still some one-possession games out there. Your cousin played for the Buffalo Bills. Awesome. Awesome. Chiefs up 24-3. That game looks like that's over. Carolina up 34-20. Looks like that game's over with less than 4 minutes to go there. But other than that, I mean, Cincinnati's up by 10. But New England has the ball with 7 minutes to go, plenty of time in that game. Shotgun formation for Buffalo, 2nd and 9. Just run the ball. Stop it. No, just run it. He runs with Allen. Okay, good. It's going to be run with Allen. He gets inside the 20 to the 19. Looks like a Bears player is injured on the play. Looks like 2 Bears players collided on the play. Name is Joe, T-Bone. Nice to meet you. Reminds me of Seinfeld. Yeah. Yeah, two Bears players just collide with each other, and they might both need to be out for a little bit just for concussion protocol reasons. If you're a Bills fan, T-Bone, subscribe to #sports. If you're not a Bills fan, still subscribe and check us out every once in a while. I'm live for every single Buffalo Bills game, including the game next Monday. Big game, big showdown in Cincinnati for the Buffalo Bills as they go up against the AFC North leading Cincinnati Bengals. Again, New England has the ball up by down by 10 with 7 minutes to go in that game. Would love to see an upset win there, but probably not in the cards considering half of New England's points are by their defense. So see what happens there. But yes, would love to see a New England upset. Would love to see a Seattle upset. That doesn't look like it's going to happen today. Steve Tasker. I heard of him. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. Screen pass to Hines. Hines gets a first down on 3rd and 8. Running forward, makes a man miss, which is always the running back's responsibility. If it's a screen pass, I want to say that play is a setting up for a field goal type play, Bill Bruin. I want it. If it's a screen pass, the running back's responsibility is to make the first guy miss. And now it's 1st and goal with 5:20 to go. And the Bears only have 1 timeout left. Run some clock, and get in the end zone. Win this game. Yep, the Bears just called their 2nd time out. Allen, I think with this game, Allen's over 4,000 yards. Is that what that's saying? The Bears have never had a quarterback throw for over 4,000 yards. Allen's been in the league 5 years. It's not 3 times. The Bears have never done it. Offside formation now, 1st and 10. Sorry, 1st and 10 from the 11. So the Bills can get a first down. Run the ball with Singletary up the middle. You know what's funny? And funny not, haha, but like, so what? Someone just in here said that they were lining up for, like, they were setting things up for a field goal, because they run the ball, and then people get upset when they don't run the ball. So like, again, Singletary now over 100 yards, 11 rushes for 103 yards on the day. 2nd and 6. Easy to say after the play. But again, like, everyone's upset that they're not running the ball more. Run the ball. And now when they run the ball, you're like, oh, they're playing conservative. Come on. I formation on 2nd and 6. Run the ball again. That's fine by me. Gets inside the 5. It's about the 4 with a 3.5 maybe, making it 3rd and 2. Bates is back in. Yeah, if you haven't had that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. It'll be a great Christmas present to get over 100 likes on the stream. That'd be wonderful. First 100-yard rushing game for a running back this year by a Buffalo Bill, and that's Singletary. Now 12 carries, 106 yards. Browns have the ball in the red zone, down by 7. Bills have the ball in the red zone, 3rd and 2. Fake the handoff to Singletary. Allen's going to run it in. Just run it in. Touchdown, Josh. Exclamation point. Good drive by the Buffalo Bills. And that touchdown clinches this game. The 7th rushing touchdown of the year for Josh Allen. 3 rushing touchdowns by the Bills today. 1 by Singletary, 1 by Cook, and now 1 by Allen. And the Bills are going to be AFC East champions. Let's go. Again, don't know if this is the type of game you want to play next week against Cincinnati. Don't know if you'll win it with 3 turnovers. Extra points up. And it's good. Tyler Bass with another made extra point. That's his 2nd of the day. 3:45. Bills up 28-13. Let's go. 28 rushing attempts. We had 11 in the first half. So that means we've had 28 minus 11. That should be easy, man. 17 rush attempts. 17 rush attempts in the second half. I'm happy with that. Go with Singletary, 12 rushes, 106 yards. Cook, 8 rushes, 92 yards. Let's get Cook another 8 yards. Let's get Cook another 8 yards. That's our goal now. I'm cool with 28-13. Me too. Me too. 100% good with that. Now it's all about that number 1 seed now, guys. It's all about that number 1 seed. We win out with a number 1 seed in the AFC. All we need is this win, guys. Let's do it. Saints got the ball without the Browns scoring with 11 seconds to go. So Saints are going to win that game. Falcons still trailing the Ravens. It is only 1-score game now, though, with 2:03 to go. It's 17-9. Bears fumble the kickoff. Now they're going to return it to the 10, the 15. And he's tackled down there at about the 21-yard line. You said 28-16? Well, there's still time. There's still time. Field goal won't help them at all, but they might do it just because. I would say it was a dumb move, but they might do it just because. The Bears aren't at 3-14 or 3-11. The Bears aren't known for their genius decision making. All right, come on, New England, surprise us. Surprise us. With 6:07 to go, they're in Cincy territory in field goal range, but I'm not sure what the wind's like there. So check information for Fields, 5 wide receiver set. Pass over the middle is complete. Tackle right away at 30 by Johnson. Pettis on the catch. Devin and Cook, it would be. It would be great. I'm not saying we definitely did not play a complete game in this one. Seattle did score a touchdown, 24-10. And Fields is going to get sacked. Looks like Epineza was the guy who sacked him on that one. Big sack. It's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long. If we can get some of those defensive ends playing up to their potential, could be very dangerous in the playoffs. 3rd and 15, 2:40 to go. 2:40 to go. Screen pass, not going anywhere. Teron Neal in there makes the tackle on Montgomery after a yard. After a yard. Jefferson with a touchdown for Minnesota. They're now up 8 over the Giants. Fourth and 14 for the game. Pressure coming. Fields trying to make a play. Just throws it up. Incomplete. But it's very incomplete. Trey White went up for the interception. So did Hamlin, I think. And it just fell. Fields limping. Hate seeing that too. Hate seeing that too. Pats are coming back. The Pats score a touchdown? Let's go. Come on, Patriots. Let's go, Patriots. But again, I don't see Kansas City losing the rest of the year. So if we lose, we still lose the 1 seed. So. All right, now just get Cook 8 more yards. 2:08 to go. Run 1 more play. Get Cook 8 yards. I mean, they'll probably let you kneel it. Terrible first half by the Bills. Terrible first half, but we came back in the second half strong. Looks like Cook is the back. No, is that Cook in the backfield? Just give it to him. Yep, it's Cook. Give it to him. He gets maybe 2. 2-minute warning. We're on Cook watch. Gets him to 94, I think. Oh, they say no gain. Boo, that was too easy. 2 easy yards. Played the Bears better than the Eagles did. Just because the score was closer doesn't mean that we played them better. But I didn't see the Eagles game, so I'm not saying we did or didn't. I'm just saying let's go. I didn't say let's go New England. I'm saying maybe Seattle can come back too. Daniel Jones and the Giants, again, down 8. Daniel Jones lowering his shoulder. Daniel Jones lowers his shoulder, makes it 4th and 2 with 2:07 to go. New England extra point is up. And the extra point is no good. That's so big. Now you're down 4 instead of 3 with 6:02 to go. That's so big. New England stinks to everything. New England stinks at everything. Even when they come back, they can't do it right. But they're only down 4. Buffalo in the red zone, up 28-13. Gonna be 2nd and 10. Come back with 2 warning. So we still have to run the ball. Run with Cook. Get him 8 yards. Get him 8 yards. Again, if you're just joining me, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're just joining us, Saquon gets into the end zone on 4th and 2. What a play call on 4th and 2. Saquon puts him down 2. Good job, Saquon. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you, Buffalo Snowy. Again, don't forget to join me next Monday. The new year will have begun, and hopefully it starts with a Bills victory there too. Again, we don't know the end of the Patriots game yet, but the Bills lost could drop us down to a 3 seed, which again is what it is. 9 more likes. Come on, we can do 9 more. There's be 9 of you in here who can't do it. Who hasn't done it yet? Haven't hit that like button yet? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. I would appreciate it so much. So much if you hit that thumbs up button. And two-point conversion is good. And the Giants have tied the game up with 2 minutes to go against the Vikings. Back and forth they go. Merry Christmas, John. Good to see you. There are still to make 100. Give me that 100 likes. I appreciate it so much, guys. I appreciate all of you. Wish you all nothing but the best holiday season for you. Giants, Vikings tied. Bills have the ball. Looking for James Cook. James Cook to get over 100 yards needs 8 more yards. 8 more yards. Let's go. 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10. Let's go. I still say he got 2 yards on that last play. Don't give it to him. Whatever. Stupid. Cook gets carry. Oh, almost. All right, guys, about 3 or 4. It's about 3 or 4. Now get 6 more, get this first down, go down to 100 yards. Obviously, those 4 o'clock games, 2 4 o'clock games. The 49ers go up against the Washington Commanders. Did the Bears call last time out, maybe? Bears call last time out. Yeah, and then you got the 4:25 game, the big one everyone's going to be watching, the Eagles without Jalen Hurts and the Cowboys. Eagles win. They clinch the #1 overall seed in the NFC. The Eagles win. I've heard rumors that the Eagles are talking about sitting Jalen Hurts the rest of the way, potentially. And I just think that's a terrible idea. I think the Eagles are a team that are based off timing. I have formation for the Bills, 3rd and 7. Come on, get a first down, Cook. Get a first down, Cook. There you go. Oh, he's so close. That's going to stop him at 99 yards, I think, though. It's going to be 4th and 2. Go for it on 4th down. Go for it on 4th down. Merry Christmas from Ecuador. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Absolutely. I appreciate it. And again, join me next Monday for the next game. Next man up. Next man up. That's the Bengals. That's the Bengals. Oh, they're going for on 4th and 3. Come on, give it to James Cook. Get the first down. Both of you get over 100 yards. Let's go. Oh, no, they're calling timeout. No! They're just letting the play clock run out. They're going to see if they jumped off sides. No, give it to James Cook. Give it to James Cook. I don't see much of a... Oh, he said he was leaving early. Never mind, I knew that. Got the W, but J.A. got to be better next game. Absolutely does. Absolutely does. But getting the W is what matters. He'll say everything he needs to say correctly in the post game. You know, gotta do better, yada, yada, yada. Don't turn the ball over. The Bengals fumbled. The Bengals fumbled, and the Patriots are on it. The Patriots have ball in Cincinnati territory. I hate to be excited, but maybe get a little excited. Maybe time to get a little excited. All right, give it to Cook. Come on, Cook. Get the first down. Allen fakes it. No. Throws it to Knox into the end zone for the touchdown. No need. But the touchdown's there. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? San Fran. Yeah. I mean, it's between San Fran and the Eagles for me. Fake the handoff, give it to Knox, and Knox gets in the end zone. Josh wouldn't say like Josh doesn't really say something like that. But 2 touchdowns now for Josh. Extra points up, and the extra point is good. 35-13. It's looking a lot bigger than it was at the beginning of this game. This game's looking like it was a blowout. Don't know about all that, but hey, we'll take it. Put them away. You know, some people saying the Bills need to learn how to put teams away. Well, they definitely put an exclamation point in this game. We played big in Chicago, and then again, each game's different. Doesn't matter if Cook got the 2. Those yards wouldn't count, Gary. If he got the 2 yards on point conversion, those yards wouldn't count towards the stats. So Singletary will end with 99 yards. Yikes. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. 11 carries, 99 yards. Devin Singletary, 12 carries, 106 yards. Allen, 41 yards. Then another 6 and another 2. 2 by Hines, 6 by McKenzie. So what the Patriots can do. Can the Patriots come back? There's a flag pass interference on the Bengals. Again, that missed extra point is so big now, right? But now you go for the touchdown and go for the win instead of going for the tie. And does anyone still need to know why we're going to be 12-3, right? 12-3. 12-3. 12-3. I said that in really Bills. Yeah, that surprised me. The fact that we passed it there in that situation, that shocked me. That shocked me that we did that. I thought we would just run the ball, run out clock, yada yada. But nope, that surprised me. Nathan Peterman's in the game. Here comes an interception. Nathan Peterman's in the game. Interception. Interception. Interception machine. No, he throws a completion. That's weird. He didn't do that with Buffalo. Pringle gets the catch to the 40. Peterman shotgun. Throw a pick just to, cap things off here. Throws it underneath. Catch made. Looks like by Kmet. About 4 or 5 yards. 30 seconds to go. Let's go. 2nd and 6. Peterman looking to throw. Throws underneath again. Kmet again gets first down midfield. If you guys care about what the defense is doing in this time, at this point in the game, there might be one more play. You need to stop. 35-13. Clock stops with 6 seconds to go. Was there a timeout call in a 35-13 game with 6 seconds to go? There was. There was. Okay. Okay. Well, they call timeout. Nathan Peterman throwing it. It's time for Hail Mary. Goes deep. Intercepted. Intercepted. To make that turnover differential closer. We lose turnover differential 3-2. Juwan Johnson on the interception. And the Buffalo Bills are your AFC East champions. Let's go. I don't know, Don. I don't know. But that's okay. That's okay. Bills win this one 12-3. Clinch the AFC. Since Paul and Mario are not going to be doing a post game, Let me go ahead and go through some stats real quick for you from this game. Again, the Buffalo Bills end score looked like they dominated this one. It was definitely a tight game there in the first half. Again, the Bills went into the half trailing 10-6. However, we outscored the Bears 29-3 in the second half to win this one very convincingly. Very convincingly, 35-13 victory. Josh Allen, 15-26, 172, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Singletary, 12 rushes, 106 with a touchdown. James Cook, 11 carries for 99 yards and a touchdown. Josh Allen, 6 carries for 41 yards and a touchdown. Those are your big offensive performances of the day. Gabe Davis and Dawson Knox both had 3 catches and touchdown. Stephon Diggs and Devin Singletary both had 2 catches. Gilliam, Beasley, Hines, Cook, and Shakir all had 1 catch. Tyler Bass, over 1 on field goals, 3 for 4 on extra points. Martin, 3 punts, 1 inside the 20, averaged 53.7 yards a punt. Beautiful. That's what you ask your punt to do. Sacks on the day. Ed Oliver's listed as having 1. Epinez is listed as having 1. I thought we sacked him 3 times, though, so not sure what happened there. Justin Fields, 15 of 23 for 119 and a touchdown. Peterman, 3 of 5, 25 yards, and that interception at the end of the game. Montgomery, 16 for rushes for 62 yards. Justin Fields, 7 carries for 11 yards. Let's talk about how impressive that is, as Randy Johnson says. 4 more likes. Do it. Do it for me. 4 more likes. Give me that 100. And besides, I do count likes after the stream's over, too. So go Bills. What a nice early Christmas present from the Bills Mafia / hashtag Nation. Again, thank you so much. And the game between the Patriots and Bengals still going on. Patriots have the ball inside the red zone, 1st and 10. Run the ball for about 7 yards there. So we could have another early Christmas gift here by the Patriots. But yeah, I mean, just Fields, 7 for 11. That's awesome. That's, you can't complain about that. Pierre Martinez comes in with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Pierre. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you guys, too. And again, don't forget the 2022 hashtag sports charity, the Williams Syndrome Foundation. All the money collected during these live streams, during the regular season, maybe in postseason, going directly to the Williams Syndrome Foundation. We're sponsored by Mr. Rogers Homes in association with DeanBlundell.com. We appreciate them as well and their support. Great defensive game against the run. Absolutely. Absolutely. The first series was scary, right? The first series was scary. After that, we really stopped them. Jones was their leading receiver, 2 catches, 52 yards. Pringle had 2 catches for 34 yards. Kmet had 5 for 27. Montgomery 4 for 22. Pettis 2 for 11, and that touchdown. Griffin 1 for 2, and Herbert 2 for -4 yards. Santos 2 for 2 on field goals, 1 for 1 on extra points. As far as sacks go, Brisker gets the credit for the sack against Allen, but went for no yards. Morrow and Gordon both had interceptions for the Bears in this one. But again, everyone thought coming into this game the Buffalo Bills would take care of business. At the end of the day, they did. It doesn't matter how it got done, right? You don't care. You don't need to win games pretty all the time. And in the first half, it definitely wasn't pretty. Thanks, Stefan. But second half, we cleaned up. Someone even said right at the halftime, right before half, he said, we're going to see a totally different team from Buffalo Bills in the second half. And we did. Again, outscoring them 29-3 in the second half. 35-13 is your final score. Just overall, a great day for the Buffalo Bills. Very happy, whatever you want, and yours are celebrating. Just a happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Minnesota won 27-24, game-winning field goal, walk-off, after the Giants came back to tie that game late. But again, Buffalo Bills run the ball for over 200 yards today. In fact, I think it was over 250. Let's double-check that. So everyone coming into this game saying the Bills don't have a running attack, well, they proved that wrong today. They went into a cold weather game and a game where they didn't think there'd be a lot of passing yards to take, and they ran the ball for 254. Thank you, Largemouth. Appreciate you guys always for joining me on Christmas Eve of all days. And don't forget, again, next Monday night, game between the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals can be huge. Might lose a little of the luster if New England pulls off this upset here. But not really, because it's for that number 1 overall seed. So we're going to see this one play out here on 1st and goal for the Patriots. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Buffalo Bills finish out the game winning it 35-13. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Christmas Eve and enjoy your Christmas Day. Plenty of things going on, I'm sure, around the holidays. Again, make sure you stay safe. 61 yards to walk it off has been in the kitchen. Crazy, right? Crazy. What they got over there? Just Tucker? Maybe that's where he went off to. Maybe that's where it went off to. But the Bills lose the turnover differential. That needs to be cleaned up. Bills 8 penalties for 67 yards. That needs to be cleaned up. A lot of things need to be cleaned up for the Buffalo Bills. We'll be watching from work next Monday. Yeah, if you have to work on Monday, of course, tune in. You can definitely do that. I'm actually lucky because I'll have off Tuesday next week as well, so that really helps me out. But again, we're going to stay with you for the New England game till the end, or at least close to the end. I don't know. I do my family joining me this afternoon for he's down, but it looks like he still got the first down at the 6. If they marked it at the 5, then bring it back, but it still looks like first and goal. It still looks like a first and goal to me. Oh, man. But I really do appreciate all you guys. If at score, want to see it, if Burrow can do it. Yeah, that's also a good point. There's going to be time at the other side of this. There's going to be time at the other side of this, and he has to make the next point to make it a 3-point game. Did he get the first down? Where are they going to mark it? They give him the first down, I think. I think it's that third down. It was third and short. It looks like they gave Stevenson the first down. Again, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, guys, I'm only 2 away from 100, and that'd be so big. That'd be so big. I'd appreciate that so much. But I think most of you probably have. So I'll give you all credit. But again, if you gave a super chat today, thank you so much for the super chats. Again, those are going to go directly to the Williams Syndrome Foundation. First and goal for the Patriots at the 5. 1:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Bill Belichick knows try to run out some clock a little bit here for Joe Burrow because it's going to be a field goal game. Stevenson with the carry at the 5, gets nowhere. See, did he fumble it? Did he fumble the ball? He lost it, and it's the Bengals' ball, and that's game. Stevenson loses the fumble, and it's going to be the Bengals' ball. Merry Christmas, Mom. You guys haven't left yet? There are flags flying now. But that's game. New England has all 3 timeouts, but still not good enough. Still not good enough. We were rooting for the Pats, Pierre, but they just fumbled it inside the 5-yard line. Stevenson just couldn't hold on to the ball, apparently. After the play. Unnecessary roughness on the quarterback? Are you kidding me, Coach? Unnecessary roughness on the quarterback? Are you kidding me, Coach? Bell with the huge play. Wow. But they don't look unbeatable, do they? They don't look unbeatable. Don't know how to hit the XL live chat, hit the like, a re-enter chat. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Definitely, again, 2 away. One of you has to, 2 of you have to be out there. 2 of you have to be out there, right? I got it! 100. Thank you all. Love you all. Yes! Got to 100. I don't know who the last 2 were, but I appreciate you. Typical Pats joke team. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Cincinnati has the ball. Again, Patriots do have 3 timeouts. Penalty before the play, so it's going to be a false start on the offense. We can beat them. Absolutely we can. Beat the Chiefs earlier this year. Beat the Titans by a lot earlier this year. Beat the Rams, which wasn't much of an accomplishment now. But we beat them this year. Missed extra points. Oh. Go, largemouth. Absolutely we did. We got there. And I say we because it's a team effort. Team effort. Appreciate all you guys. Keep me 200. Great job. Yes. Make me feel special. First 15 now. 59 seconds to go in the game. Again, Patriots do have all 3 timeouts. Timeout, timeout, timeout. That took 4 seconds. Again, it'd be so much bigger if you're only down a field goal. It'd be so much bigger if you're only down a field goal. Hey, absolutely. Happy to give it to you. Happy to give it to you. Again, Bengals up 22-18 here. Bengals have the ball. But there are still timeouts that can be used. The Texans have on the red zone, trailing 14-10. There's still 8.5 to go in that game. The Washington Commanders and San Francisco 49ers game just kicked off. 55 seconds to go, second and 11. So those 2 timeouts. Run it again here. Going to be 3rd and 9. That play only took 3 seconds. So let's see. You still have to run the ball, I think, right? You still have to make them use their last timeout, I think. 49ers have the ball in the red zone. Looks like there might have been a turnover. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But we'll see. Let's see. All right, single back set for the Bengals for 2 seconds to go. Again, doing that one more timeout. You have to run the ball. Yep. And they use the last timeout with 47 seconds left. 48 seconds left. Gain of 1. So it's going to be 4th down from the 25. And if you're New England, see, on this situation, clock management is a lost art. Yeah, you look at Bill Belichick had all 3 timeouts going into that one. Perfect. Perfect clock management. Give your team a chance. Give your team a chance. All you can do is give them a chance. See what happens. 38 still watching. I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate all you guys. Punter comes on. Chrisman. Patriots got the 30-yard line waiting to return it. Again, Bills win 35-13. Keep that game up. Bills clinch the AFC East. Guaranteeing ourselves, probably a top 3 seed at this point, right? Yeah, absolutely. Because, what? Tennessee 7 wins? Bobbles the ball, it goes out of bounds. So no chance for a return. Might as well fair caught it. Down at 24. 76 yards. 76 yards in 41 seconds. Remember, this isn't college. Clock doesn't stop if you get first down. Need a statement game next week. I'd love a statement win next week. Merry Christmas to you, Miguel. All right, so you need 76 yards. 76 yards in 41 seconds. Can it be done by Mac Jones? Shotgun. Mac Jones. Run back Stevenson to his left. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. 2 seconds on the play clock. Gotta hurry up. There you go. No timeouts. Can't take delay game. Mac Jones steps up. Completion for about 14 yards. Needs to get to the ball and spike it. Remember, you have to give it to the umpire. It's a 15-yard game, but you're getting more than that in 15 seconds. 24 seconds. 24 seconds. 41 in here, just giving you extra bonus coverage of the game between the Patriots and the Bengals. Big game for the Buffalo Bills. If the Bengals can, if the Patriots can come back and win this one, then the Bills look more likely to get one of the first 2 seeds in the AFC. Still tied with the Chiefs after the Chiefs beat the Seahawks earlier today. Bills win 35-13, winning the AFC East. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Happy holidays if you celebrate something other than Christmas. 4 wide receiver set again for Mac Jones, 2nd and 10. Jones rolling out. Incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 10, 19 seconds to go. Remember, you have to get the first down here because you can't spike on 4th down. You have to throw something long enough to get the first down. So what can you do? Remember, the Patriots still in the playoff race, 7-7. So it's a big game for them, obviously. Especially with the Dolphins slumping. Never know what's going to happen there. They're still in playoffs. The Chargers are right there. Baltimore slumping. They got Hudley, but they won today, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, they beat the Falcons. Mac Jones throws a screen pass. Incomplete. Stevenson can't hold on to it. It's going to be 4th and 10 now. 4th and 10 with 14 seconds to go. For the Patriots, this is all about them, man. This is all about them. If you just join me again, did live coverage of the Bills first Bengals game. Will be live next Monday night for the Bills Bears game. We'll be live next Monday night for the Bills Bengals game. Bills just clinched AFC East. Play clock ran out. Wow. Delay of game. Delay of game. D-line can dominate next week. I hope so. Hope we get everyone healthy. I would love to see Boogie Basham back next week too. Get the extra day. 4th and 15 now. Wow. Again, without Stevenson fumble, we could have seen some action. Throwing it deep. Pass incomplete. Broken up by the Bengals, and that's game. All right, enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your Christmas. Remember, no post game today, but the Bills do win this one. Bills are, as Largemouth says, AFC champs. And if you don't have family to celebrate your holiday season with, I appreciate the fact that you joined me for a little bit. And you always have family if you're part of the Bills Mafia. We're all part of the family. Appreciate all of you guys. Again, appreciate your support this year. And we'll see you next week. Again, be safe. Yep, Largemouth got that right too. Have a great holiday season. I look forward to seeing you all next week. Until I do, go Bills.
Hello, fellow Bills fans. Sean Rogers, Realtor and lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team. Did you know that real estate is one of the best ways to build wealth, and right now is one of the best times to own an investment property in Arizona? Please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions so we can take the next step to your financial freedom here in the Valley of the Sun, utilizing real estate. As always, God bless America and go Buffalo!